John, what's up, man?
How we doing?
Dude, Oh, hey, we both got something new in the background tonight, don't we?
Yep. It's a little dark in here, but I got my Freddy in, unboxed
Ye-
him, and I also got my Jason up high. I was gonna put him here, but he wouldn't fit. But yep, was happy to get those in the collection. Finally, been looking for a Jason and Freddy. Not what you'd call a bus, but kind of just the mass. It'll do for now. We talked about it last week.
Yeah.
ECC stuff and Um, so I got those two in and got a few more things that we can talk about as we talk about pickups. But
Yeah, man.
so
No, that behind you, we talked about how long did it take that to come in?
about a week or
Oh,
so.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad at
So
all.
yeah. Actually, it's my buddy Chris from I Am Toys was selling them, so he got them out to me pretty quick.
Dude, that's
So
awesome. We got a couple people with us. We have Doc Collector, what's up? We got Warren. Warren, what's up, my man? We got Payne in the house. Yeah, it is an early night for sure.
yeah.
It's we um we got bad news, everybody. Dean is canceled again. No, I'm just kidding. Dean's gonna be here pretty soon. We're just waiting a few more minutes for him to get finished up, but we thought we'd say hello to everybody and see what's going on. And to be honest, I kind of like this early time. I think it's a little too early because we're not quite done with things at our house at this point. And John, you just basically got off of work, right?
Yeah, I didn't know if I'd make it or not. I had to drive. I had a meeting I had to go to, and I about messaged you, but luckily traffic wasn't too bad. So
That's good. No, I think I really enjoyed the 8:30 time last week. Maybe we'll discuss doing something a little bit earlier than 9.
yeah,
Um we got Chasen, what's up, man? Late night trip, what's going on? Donald Bryan, Josh McCoy, how's it going, dude? We got Eben, what's up, Eben? Kevin's in the house, what's up, Kevin? And I thought 5:30 PST. Is it 5:30? No, it's it
it
was
would
it
be
4:30?
4:30 their time. Yeah,
Yeah, 4:30 PS time. Woo! And Kevin says, "Man, that Yoda just." So Kevin's waiting on his Yoda still. That's all right, quite a few people. I can see why. A lot of nice, beautiful details. Yeah, I'm real happy. Payne is still at work, dude. I wish I could watch YouTube at work. That'd be so amazing. That'd be so awesome. Let's see. I just got a email from Sideshow literally a few seconds ago saying the Batman versus Joker Dragon statue from Prime One is available for a limited time. So
oh wow,
not that I would get that from Sideshow, but if anyone does want the Batman Joker Dragon, go jump on that.
yeah.
Uh, hey Josh got some pretty good stuff in this week. Josh just posted up his Mark 7 photos online, and yeah, that crate was no joke. John, did you see? Well, I guess before we get too deep in the weeds and all over the place, thank you everyone for joining us really early this evening, and thank you for John coming in right after work. And it's 7:40 on the East Coast. So we do have Dean Knight with us, and we're really excited. And I know John is particularly excited. So John, do you want to bring him in and we could talk about some pickups and stuff like that?
Sure. So we're happy to bring Dean in. He's been a part of the game for a very long time. Hello, Dean. How we doing
Oh,
tonight?
hello. Yeah,
How's it going?
not bad. Sorry if I'm late, guys. It's I wasn't sure exactly because of the time difference
Oh,
exactly
I
when it
know.
was starting, and I lay on the bed and I was thinking, right, I'll just watch this little Metallica documentary, and it ended up I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, yeah.
How you doing? You all right?
Doing good. Glad we
Can you
could.
hear me okay? I'm
Yep.
not used
Oh
to
yeah,
using headphones.
Yeah, you
that's
sound good.
perfect.
Oh,
Yep.
that's good. That's good. Yeah, how you doing? So you guys tell me what's going on.
So we're just kind of gonna just chop it up here. We kind of wanted just to start out talking about you here. As far as a lot of people probably, you've been in the game a long time, but you've kind of adjusted a little bit because you used to do a ton of Hot Toys reviews. Do you want to kind of talk about kind of how you started? Because you've been in the game longer just about than anybody. So kind of just talk about how it started for you, kind of where you're at today as far as collecting.
Okay, well, I mean, I've always been collecting stuff since I was a little kid. I remember the first thing I sort of was able to afford myself, and it was like comic books and trading cards, like basketball cards and comics like Alien versus Predator and all cool stuff like Dark Horse comics in the 90s. And then I randomly discovered McFarlane figures in Tower Records, I think it was in London. They had some Aliens figures, and got really into those, and then discovered NECA, and then kind of got out of it for a couple of years, and then I saw Batman Begins, and I love that film so much that I just felt I had to have something like a representation of that Batman in my room. And I went on YouTube and I saw that there was a company called Takara who made the Batman Begins 1/6 scale figure. That was a really good one, still is to this day. I mean, it's pretty dated, but so yeah, it was Batman Begins that started everything for me as far as what you're seeing, me being here, everything around me. That logo, it's all thanks to 2005 when Batman Begins came out, and I guess it was. I forget now. It's been about 16, coming up on 16 years now that I've been doing the channel. It's crazy how fast time goes. Wow. It's insane. But so yeah, obviously Hot Toys. After discovering the Takara Batman Begins, that led on to discovering Hot Toys stuff. And that was right around the time that Hot Toys first started to do the Dark Knight trilogy figures. And I got all of those. I had every Joker they made, Harvey Dent, still got Catwoman, every Batman Begins version, every Dark Knight suit version, Bane. And to be honest, just when you first discover Hot Toys, I was working just a regular retail job, and I couldn't afford really to be getting even one Hot Toys figure a month, but because it was so new and exciting, and obviously the photography side of it as well just allowed me, because I've always been I mean, I'm terrible at academic stuff, but when it comes to artistic stuff, like anything like drawing or photography or music, or I really love that. It doesn't feel like work to me. It's just, I love anything like that. So I love movies, and with the 1/6 scale figures, I realized that if you lit them the right way and use the focus the right way, I mean, I'm still learning to this day, but I just enjoy trying to make the figures look like movie stills, like putting a background, using a TV, and finding a scene in the movie where there was nothing in the way, and you could just put Batman in an alleyway or something, and then get the lights around him nice and dim, and then trying to find a setting on the camera.
There you go.
Oh yeah, there's Art the Clown.
Yeah.
But yeah, just there's so much to it. There's so much to it. It's not just collecting stuff and putting it on a shelf for me. It's it allowed me to express myself in a way that I was craving but didn't know how, and it was beautiful. Like the first few years, because I believe that mystique is a very powerful thing, and there's not so much of it around these days. But back in the early days of doing the channel, I never talked, I never showed myself. I just made the showcase videos with the photography and the poses, and I used to do stop motion as well. And yeah, it's just, I loved it, man. It was because I always grew up loving like rock bands and stuff that didn't show themselves too much, and it was really mysterious. Like obviously before the internet, like being into a band, and like the only way you could ever discover anything is if there happened to be a magazine in a shop and you get an interview or something. And they didn't like doing interviews, they didn't like doing music videos, so it was just, it kept the mystery alive and kept it exciting. I think the more you know about someone or something, it gets less magical, I guess. But obviously the channel had to evolve. I never used to do reviews, but I don't know the reason or what the first figure I ever reviewed was, because it was always photography and poses before that. But I realized at a point, if I wanted to do YouTube, full time, which I'm still struggling with, it's really difficult. But I realized I had to, as well as doing the photography and that stuff, I had to start maybe doing reviews as well, because I had things to say, and it seems silly to not say them,
Well,
so there you go.
I mean, you've definitely been one of the realest reviewers. I mean, I think we've kind of been saturated with a lot of what would you call them? They just fall in love with everything, you know. And I think, you know, kind of back when like you and Clipper King were doing reviews, like it was straight reviews, honest reviews,
Yeah,
and
I
we
miss
don't
him,
get
man. He was a troublesome little fucker, but he was so good.
it was so
You know?
entertaining though, you know,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I mean
yeah,
he went into the most little details, you know, that
yeah. I tell you,
most
everyone needs a bit of competition. Everyone needs a rival, someone that keeps them hungry and keeps them wanting to do better. And he was my kind of unspoken rival. Like
mhm.
I knew that his review was going to be good, so I had to make sure mine was good, and I knew his poses were going to be good, so mine had to be good.
Well, and
But
that's the thing
everyone,
with like the both of you. You guys just didn't do reviews. You guys would take it to the next level and show people how you could mod figures, you know, which I think a lot of people
mm,
are scared to do,
yeah,
you know,
that's
because
understandable. It is
mhm.
very risky, but the more you do it, you just get used to certain paints, and it's all about using the right tools for the job.
Yeah, because
Um,
I remember when you, I think it was you had the Inner Bay Batman Begins, you had the
mm,
NECA, and you kind of mismatched and looked like
Frankenbat.
fantastic. And you, yeah, you would never know though, you know. And
Mm,
yeah, it definitely opened my eyes up, like just getting figures and kind of having the confidence to, you know, mod
mm.
them a little bit, you know. And
Yeah, yeah. And that all
although,
just comes from passion. It all just
mhm,
stems from that, just like being so passionate about how something should look. And it's almost there. It's like 95% there, but maybe just something needs one little, sometimes the tiniest little detail can completely just send a figure through the roof. Like,
yeah,
yeah, just little things sometimes. Sometimes certain figures need a lot more work, like a body swap and all kinds of stuff.
hmm
But it's all just about you want satisfaction. And there's nothing more annoying than when you're so close and you look at a figure in your collection, you think, I love the figure, I love the outfit, but the face looks wrong or something,
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
Hmm.
I mean,
There's
yeah.
Catwoman.
Your photog I mean, I wish I could pose half as good as you. That's why I kind of lend starting to go more towards statues because I don't have to
Hmm.
worry about posing. I'm just terrible at it, and it really is an art to pose figures, you know?
Uh,
Do you
I guess
enjoy
so.
it? Do you enjoy it? I
Oh
mean,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, photography and posing them, and that's still my favorite part of the hobby.
Mhm.
Um, that's my favorite thing. I need to do it more often. I used to do a lot more pose sessions than I do these days, but now I'm doing the masks as well, so that really kind of
Yeah.
munches up the time. So I'm trying to balance it. I used to do a video every day for over 10 years, and that's
Wow.
the beauty of it, because I just do everything myself, like most people do. I don't have anyone help me do anything, so it's not just filming it. Then you think, okay, now I've got to go put all these clips into my laptop, wait for them to load up, and then it takes hours and hours and hours. And even after all these years, I still absolutely look every time I film a video. I can't wait to get to the laptop and start editing it. Finding the music, and it's still, yeah. I really got lucky and found something that is definitely standing the test of time as far as keeping my interest.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And it's just beautiful as well because it's still quite a niche thing. I mean, obviously, Hot Toys are massive now because of Disney and Star
Yeah.
Wars and all that stuff. It's blown up, but it still feels pretty niche. So,
Yeah.
but it's just all the people all over the world. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube as well, is like getting to talk to people like yourselves and people in Hong Kong and Brazil. One guy sent me a message from India once, and he was lovely. I just
Mhm.
couldn't believe it that someone's sitting wherever they're sitting watching a video that you made, and
Yeah.
it's just mad. It's crazy. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how it's kind of evolved, even like YouTube anymore, how many people are just doing it, you know, how many
Mm,
people are doing daily shows, you know, because I remember
mm.
there was just a few of you doing it, and you were always just waiting for the next video because there were so
Mm.
few people doing it, you know, and now there's such an
Yeah,
oversaturation of, you know,
it's
videos. But I mean,
it's
you
a
can't
shame the camera quality wasn't better in those days. We used to
yeah,
be, it was like 720p was the best you could get, and sometimes I think in the early days it was 480p was the best you could get.
yeah,
Now it's 4K. It's amazing.
yeah.
Mm.
Here's a question from Kevin. Do you edit your shots in Photoshop after capturing the shot?
No, I use an app on my phone, not for every picture. Sometimes when you get the lighting set up nice, you don't want to touch it because it looks good. But um, I use an app on my Samsung phone. I use the Samsung Galaxy for everything. I still need to get a professional camera. I really should stop procrastinating about that and actually get a decent camera. It's so expensive. But the
Wait,
phones are great
these
because
are all cell phone pictures?
yeah, every picture I've ever taken pretty much is on my phone.
Dude, that looks like from the
That's
movie, does it
amazing.
not?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
like I say,
wow.
lighting helps so much, and the app I use, I think it's just called Photo Studio on the Samsung, and it's just got some filters, just like Instagram, same thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because if I remember right, with the one on the left, you took the regular sculpt, didn't you, from the Toys
Yeah.
era? And because I remember I tried to paint mine and I
Mm.
started and I just threw it. I'm like, I can't do this.
I've done that. I tried to sculpt my own Michael Myers head in 1/6 scale once, and I got halfway there, and in the end, I just couldn't do the mouth, so I ended up just scrunching it up in my hand and giving up. But yeah, that was the Arthur Fleck head from the Toys era. Just a regular, no paint, makeup, just a regular Arthur Fleck.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fun doing that one. There's Myers.
Now, this is something that I'm going to eventually need to order from you. Do you want to talk
Oh, yeah.
about kind of like commissioning and kind of what kind of got you doing these commissions? Because how long have you been doing this now?
Well, the masks, I'm not really sure. It kind of just happened.
Because you were rehauling them, right? And I'm sure you're probably getting a ton of requests to do them, because I know that these Trick or Treat Studios masks, there's a lot of people that want them rehauled, and you see them on eBay go for ungodly amount, whoever's doing them, depending on who's done them. But
Hey, John, can you explain what that means? Because I'm fairly new to horror and masks. Tell me a little bit about like what that means and like what people are asking for.
so, like especially with these masks, or there's a company called Trick or Treat Studios. They're kind of, I wholesale for them, but you're starting to see them. You're starting to see them in the 1/6 community, starting to make horror figures, but they make replica mask. Well, the prototypes always look great, when you're ordering these things, but when you get them, obviously they make so many of them, and the factories can never duplicate, what the prototype looks like. So a lot of people want these repainted. Like sometimes the shadowings on the face aren't as detailed, so they want them repainted. And even the hair, because you rehaul the hair, right, Dean? Do you want to kind of talk about?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, Trick or Treat Studios, they've always been doing masks, but since the Halloween 2018 movie came out, they've been using the actual movie mold for the Michael Myers mask. So as far as the sculpt and the mold is concerned, you can't get any more accurate, really. I mean, other than the actual real, Christopher Nelson masks. But the 2018, it's all there in the sculpt, obviously for 50, 60 pounds, whatever the mask cost. The hair is pretty good. The paint job varies a lot. But yeah, basically rehauling it is usually removing all the hair, getting better hair. There's varieties of hair you can get. It's quite expensive and hard to track down some of the best hair, but rehairing it and repainting it, and it can be pretty complicated. It took me a long time to figure it out, just piecing together from different people bits of information about the stages of doing it, because there's like about 4 stages to repainting a mask. Like say you're doing the 2018 one, you ideally want to strip the original paint off, which can be a nightmare to do, but it's worth doing. And then you just get the pure raw sculpt underneath with all the cracks and wrinkles. And then you'll do like a base coat in white, and then you'll do like a dark wash to get in the cracks, let that dry so that all the cracks are filled with paint, then wipe all that away, just removing the wash from the main sections of the mask but leaving it in the cracks, and then dry brushing over that, and then all the weathering and detailing and blood effects and all that stuff. So but for me, I used to get a lot of masks from like amazing customizers in the community. One guy in particular, Simon Brandolino, who does amazing work. Yeah, but I'm a bit of I was always tweaking and fiddling. Not that anything needed to be tweaked on his work; it was amazing. But I'm so obsessive and so a bit of a naughty
Yeah.
guy when it comes to that kind of thing. You know what I'm like with my figures, I can't help but mess with them. So I'd have one of his masks for a few months, and I keep looking at it thinking it's amazing, but I just want to do this one little thing to it, and then I just gradually thought I need to just start doing this myself, because I just wanted to be able to do it myself. I knew I could once I cracked the code on the technique to do it, and obviously the right tools for the job. Like I mentioned before, I use nightshades paints. Originally, I was using kind of latex based, like a different kind of latex based paint, which was like trying to paint with glue. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But once I discovered the nightshades paints, which apparently is what Christopher Nelson uses in the movie too, they're made by Justin Mabry from Trick or Treat Studios. But they just made working on the mask so much easier.
So
but yeah, that's it really.
So how long does it take you once you start to finish?
Well, Kills, the one on the left there, I can do one of those now in about 2 days if I absolutely go for it and just don't take any breaks. Because you need to do the base coat and let it dry and then seal it and then wait for that to dry. That takes about 4 or 5 hours before you can progress. So about 2 days, maybe 3 days for a Kills, and about 3 to 4 days for the one on the right, which is the H40, which I find takes more time and is more complicated. But I love doing the one on the left with the burns. There's no stress involved with that one. I just find that one really fun to do. Yeah.
And then you'll have a new one here soon. They should be releasing.
Yeah, I heard
a new one.
There's a video just came out from the guy called Jimmy Champagne on YouTube, and he said that he's seen one of the masks from the new movie, and it's not that much different really from the one on the left there. Okay. Yeah, he says it's from what he's seen, there's not much of a difference. Maybe a bit more dried blood from the chaos that happened in the film, but I think from the sound of things, it won't be too different from that one. So that's kind of cool.
The funny thing is, Mike, I don't know how it is over there, Dean, how much access you have to like the stores actually carrying these, but like have you been, Mike, to like Spirit Halloween, like when those stores pop up?
Oh yeah, definitely.
These masks like literally sell out so fast because people are buying them and flipping them. And
see, I didn't even realize that like Spirit Halloween actually had something worthwhile where collectors are going to jump on it. So, do they get them every year?
Yep.
Okay.
So they get everything because they even do like a Freddy Krueger mask. Hold on a sec. Let me grab it. I have one.
I get all of my masks from Mad About Horror, is like the main place in the UK. I can't go there physically, but it's all online. So I've never really seen the Trick or Treat Studios masks like physically in a shop in the UK. There might be somewhere, but yeah, Mad About Horror is where I get all my horror stuff in the UK. They're really good. They do the masks and the Trick or Treat figures. Oh, what's that? Is that part 1 or?
Yeah, part 1. So
nice.
I
don't have a Freddy mask. I need to get a Freddy.
John, put that back up.
I was going to show you something you might like.
Nice.
Very cool.
You'll like this one, Mike.
Ooh.
Oh, that's awesome.
Man flesh.
Yeah. There we go. That's sweet.
Yeah, I mean, they do good work for the money that these things cost. I mean, they're actually really good, and you can...
So how much does that cost? What does that go for?
The masks are usually anywhere from $50 to $80 typically.
Wow. Okay. And so you would buy that mask, and then I want this mask like rehauled and touched up, and Dean, you would do that or pretty much?
Yeah. At the moment, I'm just doing Michael Myers, but I want to start doing other characters as well. Like I've already done an Art the Clown one from Terrifier, but I don't think it'd be too tricky to like the Freddy one that you have there. I mean, I don't think that would be as complicated as a Michael Myers mask because you're really just adding to what's there already.
Yeah.
So at the moment, I'm just doing Michael Myers. Keeps me busy enough as it is.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Do you find that there's like an increase in sales like, later on in the fall, or is this like a pretty steady thing throughout the year for collectors?
Pretty steady, but definitely, man, around September, October time, I'm sure there's a massive peak. Like, October big time. I mean, Mad About Horror sold out of the 2018 mask, I remember, and the 78 one for a good while around October time, because there was just so much demand for it, especially with the new trilogy and all that. So
I mean, I know from Trick or Treat Studios, I mean, they've been sending emails like you need to order 4 to 6 months out to make sure you secure your
Wow.
orders, because once Halloween is coming around, like they're gone,
yeah,
because people start
Dang.
rehauling them and people start buying them all up. It's kind of just
yeah.
the world we live in now of people buying them, flipping them, and so.
Gosh.
But let's see, and then
So, yeah,
go
keep
ahead,
going,
Mike.
John. No, I was gonna say, so Dean, I was looking at your YouTube channel and I just subscribed to Dean Knight 333, and
Oh, thank you.
yeah, man, this is really, really cool. It looks like a lot of photography, a lot of like posing, kind of showing off the collection. You just did a Rambo review. I want to check that out.
Speaking
Oh
of
yeah,
that, here we go.
Yeah,
yeah.
there we go.
That's nice and juicy exclusive. I don't think the figure's out for another month or so, but
Oh
it's a
wow.
really good piece.
I've been on the fence about this. I remember when they initially showed it, people were kind of crapping on it a little bit, but I'm glad that they sent one to you because I think it's got me sold.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's right here. It's beautiful. Honestly, it's really, really well done. Very good stuff. Definitely recommend it.
Yeah, that is sweet.
Because
I'm
what
definitely
did you
gonna
say?
check out some of your videos later for sure.
Thanks, Mike.
So,
Yeah.
so what else? You said they're doing a few others, aren't they? What other parts are they doing? They're doing another part 1, right? Like the one where he's in the tank and the machine gun and stuff. Is that right?
Oh, sorry. Is this the Stallone shop? Yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing that version on the front of the Blu-ray with the gun and the bullets and the end of the movie. They're doing 2 Rockies, the original Rocky and Rocky 4, and Cobra.
So who's really making these for them? Is it? I'm trying to
Well, it's a
think
lot
of
of the
their name.
guys. It's Sylvester Stallone shop, and you got Sylvester Stallone supervising and directing everything that's going on.
But isn't
But
one of
you've
the
got
lead guys the one of Caustic Plastic or
yeah. You've
Infinite
got some of the
Statue now,
guys.
like
Yeah,
John, the one doing John Wayne and kind of some of those
yeah, man.
different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I wasn't too worried when I knew this was coming, because I thought, okay, they're sending me the sample to review. Obviously, it's Sylvester Stallone. I love the guy since I was born in 1980, so I grew up on all his movies, and I've always respected him. He's always seemed like a really classy, smart, good, decent guy. Uh, but I was thinking, well, my channel, everyone knows that I like to be as honest as possible and not hold back about the figures. So I was like, shit, what if it turns up and it's terrible? And like, that's
Yeah.
gonna be awkward. But no, luckily, because it was a lot of the guys from Caustic Plastic, and I've seen their work before with John Wayne and Peter Sellers and Bud Spencer, and their stuff is on another level. Honestly, it really is. Like the quality of the clothing, the bodies they make specifically for a character, and the head sculpts and the packaging, the accessories are usually metal when they're supposed to be metal.
Wow.
But yeah, like they're involved with these guys now, and they're going to be doing some pretty damn cool stuff, man. So it's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
Well, and I think you can agree with this is being Hot Toys collectors as long as we have, it gets old collecting the same Marvel, the same DC, Star
Yeah, I
Wars.
mean, I remember specifically, I started to feel superhero movie fatigue even before they did that at Comic Con, the teaser for BVS, when they showed the Batman symbol and the Superman symbol together on that big screen. Even right before that was when I was starting to think, "Do you know what? I'm just a bit done with all the superhero stuff." I mean, every now and then a good film still comes out, but I mean, I watched Doctor Strange on Disney, which I'm gonna have to cancel my Disney subscription soon, because after Obi-Wan Kenobi, I'm finished, man. Like that was
Mm-hmm.
absolutely awful. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably miss Mandalorian season 3, but now that different people have got their claws into Star Wars shows as well as the movies, I'm a bit worried about that. So yeah, I don't know. I just got a little bit fed up with that. But I do love Star Wars. That's why it pisses me off, because I grew up with the original films, and I was never that big on the prequels. But then Mandalorian came along, and I was pretty hesitant to even go near that. But my friend basically said you have to watch it. It's really, really good. And I fell in love with it
Yeah.
again. And I got 2 Mandos by Hot Toys in the collection. I just love those. But yeah, just there's a lot of it. There's a lot of Star Wars. It's never ending, man. There's a lot of Marvel. But yeah, Doctor Strange, maybe I need to watch it again, but I wasn't too mad keen on that one either in the end. There's good parts, but I still love Iron Man 1 is probably my favorite Marvel movie. And then it's difficult between Infinity War and Endgame. They're amazing, next level. And Spider-Man, you got so many good Spider-Man movies. I still love Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi one, probably the best as far as Spider-Man, even though No Way Home obviously is incredible. And I remember getting that feeling watching No Way Home in the cinema, like everyone did, like just couldn't believe what was happening. Like when Tobey Maguire steps out of that little portal thing and he's just there, I was like, holy shit. It's just amazing. Yeah.
So I gotta interject right here because I'm John and I are both big Star Wars fans too. Obviously, all the stuff behind me. Tell me, we don't have to go crazy, but tell me what you didn't like about Obi-Wan. Like, what turned you off a little bit?
Well, the fact that it was clearly about Reva, not about Obi-Wan. They wrapped it up in an Obi-Wan bow so that everyone would watch it, and it's just sneaky and some, and Vader. I mean, Darth Vader, he's like the most iconic bad guy ever. Like, I mean, I always loved the T-1000 from Terminator 2. He's an amazing. There's so many good bad guys, but really, Vader is the bad guy of everything. Like, he's the ultimate. And I just didn't feel anything from him. And even though that scene where he first turned up and was snapping necks and stuff, that was pretty cool. But but yeah, I don't even. It's a minefield talking about some of the stuff that Disney are doing. So I tend to avoid talking about it. But yeah, I wasn't too keen on Obi-Wan.
I understand it. I guess I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and I guess maybe I'm super kind of open. Well, I enjoy everything. I'm very easy to please. So maybe my opinion doesn't hold a lot of weight, but I could definitely feel that. And they kind of did the bait and switch with all the promos where it's like, oh, it's gonna be about Luke and Obi-Wan, and then all of a sudden you get Tatooine in episode 1 and the last episode.
They love Tatooine.
They love Tatooine, but then right, but we didn't even see Tatooine. We thought this was going to be a show about Obi-Wan, sifting through sand for 6 episodes. And I know the Reva controversy and all that stuff, and I guess they had to do something because Vader is supposed to be elusive and he couldn't be like your main baddie. Did you watch do you watch any of like Rebels or Clone Wars, like animated stuff?
No, I haven't seen the animated Clone Wars, and I haven't seen Rebels, but I've seen all the movies and Mandalorian and Boba Fett and now Kenobi as well. So yeah, the only ones I haven't seen are those ones really.
So I think if you're a big fan of the originals, which I am too, I would try Rebels. There's some amazing moments in Rebels, and if you don't mind animation, there's like Vader is in Rebels is like the ultimate badass. Just incredible moments. But I think you'd like it. It's a better Ahsoka backstory. There's some childish things because I think it's meant for kids, but it's powerful stuff. Give that a try. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, there's quite a lot. I did hover over the episodes on Disney. I was looking at them. How many seasons is it?
Is it 4? It's like 4 or 5 or something like that. But they're not as lengthy as Clone Wars. Clone Wars are like 20 some episodes per season. This is a little bit. It's shorter.
Is Rebels the more recent one they did?
Rebels is more
I'm
recent
thinking of the
than
Bad Bunch
Clone
or
Wars.
something. What was that? Bad Bunch?
You're thinking of Bad Batch.
Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Bad Batch. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was getting mixed
Rebels.
up with,
Yeah. Bad Batch is good too, but I think, Rebels is better in my opinion. I think Rebels is one of the best animated shows for Star Wars out there.
Okay.
So you might like it.
Yeah, man. I'll check it out.
Yeah, I agree, though. I think those shows, even the Marvel shows, you're just waiting for them to hit on something, and it's just like, they're so hard to get through, because the Moon Knight, for me, everybody was, even some people love that show, and I just had a hard time watching them. But
Yeah. Man, I'm just super easy to please. All right, I'm gonna.
I never ended up finishing Hawkeye and Winter Soldier. I got about 4 episodes into that, and then I just lost interest, and I didn't even bother with Hawkeye.
Hawkeye was okay. I thought of all of them, Hawkeye was a little better.
Okay.
But
Well, it's always there. I
Yeah,
can
I
always
thought-
go back and watch it. I just didn't feel compelled.
yeah.
Oh, favorite werewolf movie, Laren. Hey, Laren McMillan, I can see you. I can see your name. He's cool.
What's
He
your
says
favorite?
werewolf movie. Do you guys like werewolf movies? You got a favorite werewolf movie?
man,
Probably American Werewolf in London's probably mine. I've seen some. I don't know if you've seen them, Dean. Some of those kind of busts they've made of him, like snarling. Have you seen those?
Well,
I've seen a few people
who-
trying to sell. I don't know who makes them, but they've been tempting. We don't
what,
get a
like
lot
life
of werewolf.
size?
Yeah, it's pretty close to life size.
Ah,
It's pretty big.
yeah, that's cool.
I've always envied that. What's that statue? The Howling, the
Oh
sideshow
yeah,
statue.
yeah. I wish
But,
I had
man,
that.
It's so expensive anymore. It's
The quarter scale howling one. Yeah, that's beautiful. There's a
yeah.
guy on YouTube who did a custom repaint on it, and he added some
Mhm.
saliva and stuff. He did an amazing job. He made the eyes just pure white, so it looks like a demon. It's just it's good.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Well, I think now's the time we can kind of move into some new releases. Let me share my screen here. All right, let's start with Mike. What do you think of this?
Oh man. So I was pretty happy that this was released. I pre-ordered this from you, John, a while ago now, and I know there's people complaining that there's minimal diecast or no diecast, but honestly, as an Iron Man collector, I think this is a really cool variant. I know that they're kind of going down the zombie line.
Yeah.
I think that this is really cool. I know some people say that it looks like a hot toy that their dog just chewed on and spit out. And yeah, but I mean, so what? It's a rotting Iron Man. I mean, it's Mysterio's thing. I love the little diorama base with the Tony Stark grave with like kind of the variation of like Mysterio's drones. Dude, this is
Look at that.
that's
picture.
freaking
Whoa,
cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Wait, hold on. No,
Ooh.
I don't. Let's see. Is this do you get extra pieces, or can you just pose it like this on the base? Because
I
that
think
is
what he
really
did,
cool.
He might have detached the arm and then just attached the head. That's very clever if he did it that way. But that looks
Yeah.
amazing. I haven't actually looked at these pictures yet, so this is the first time I'm seeing these. Wow. Look at that.
Dean, would you buy this, Dean?
Absolutely. I think it's a break. This is freaking cool. Yeah.
I think this is where I
Oh, yeah.
appreciate Hot Toys kind of going outside the box. You know what I mean? Because
this
you
is
don't
awesome.
get this stuff very often.
Look at that. Wow. Oh. That'd be a fun one to review for sure. Damn.
Oh yeah, you would have
I might get
this
that
would be
like later on
amazing.
down the line. Like maybe it'll
Mhm.
come up on eBay or something. Because I usually get my Hot Toys just on eBay these days. I got both my Mandalorians on there like a year after they were released. Just someone in the UK, same country, got it the very next day. It's the way I've been doing it. But yeah, one day I might try and get my hands on this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I could put them up on my horror shelf.
Yeah.
dude.
Imagine
for
that,
real.
having
I
all
mean,
those
this-
guys and then having a zombie Iron Man amongst Michael Myers and all that stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That's
I know there's a lot of hate for this figure, but dude, I'm 100% in. John, definitely send me this one. This is one
I don't
I want
understand
for sure.
why there'd be any hate towards this. And I've just, like I said, I just loaded the review on Rambo and it's a 10 out of 10 as far as I'm concerned. But the comments like 50-50, like a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't look, I couldn't believe it. I don't know what's going on with certain people, but yeah, I mean, this is a great looking piece. Like you don't have to buy it and it's an option. I mean,
But is that not the world of collecting these days though? It's kind of always split half and half. Because somebody had posted a picture of the prototype to this, and there were some obvious differences, but I still think it came out great. I mean, I feel like it's those that we're never going to buy it anyway or just going to trash it, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah, there's so many different people, so many different personalities. It's, you know, it
Sure.
is what it is.
And
yeah.
you know, the thing too, it's like, you know, John, what you were saying, they're branching out finally and doing something different. Do you, I mean,
Mhm.
and everyone's like, oh, give me a Mark 46 reissue, give me this reissue. It's like, let's do some new things every now and then. Let's try something different. And you know, I'm sure that they made a smaller batch of these, and when they sell out, I think because people are Iron Man fans, and Iron Man is gonna have a resurgence on Disney Plus or in the movies or something, and this is gonna be sought after because it's a really cool variation. And you know, I decided not to really do Iron Man in 1/6, but I think that this would look awesome with like some quarter scale Iron Mans or statues and stuff. It would fit in really nicely.
I wish Hot Toys would do a quarter scale Deadpool or Batman from BVS. Would be a certain quarter scale
That would
figures. I
be
wish they do. It would just be amazing. But I've always wanted Deadpool. Not that necessarily I'd buy it because I've already got the 1/6 one. I'm happy enough with that. But I just think a 1/4 scale Hot Toys Deadpool from either part 1 or part 2 would be awesome. Like the texture of that suit in quarter scale would just be nice.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Okay, on to the next. I know we talked about this last week a little bit, but I wanted to get your thoughts on this, Dean, because I know that you've kind of brought some Toy Story stuff in the collection.
Yeah, yeah. I love the yeah, it just that just came out of nowhere. Just suddenly I was obsessed for about 2 months. Just couldn't it was nuts.
Has anybody seen this movie yet? That's the first question.
No, I have not seen it yet.
Yeah. I mean, what's your thoughts on this, Dean? I mean, being kind of fan of the original, are you kind of in the field of that's not your Buzz Lightyear? Or, I mean, for me, it's
No,
kind of like,
I
it's
mean,
cool that they're making it, you know?
yeah. Well, this is one of those things where until I see the film, like I don't really feel any connection to it really. I mean, I'm happy enough with what I have. I don't have any space for anything else. So hopefully when I do see the film, I don't need this, you know, because I don't know what where I'd put it, but it looks good, you know, looks accurate as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going?
Oh yeah, we got Junior in the house.
What's up? What's up,
Junior
people?
statue collector, hello.
Nice to see you guys here.
Hmm.
Thank you for having me once more. Sorry about the last time.
Oh, you're good, man. You actually perfect timing. We're just going over some releases and talking about pickups and some news for maybe the next 45 to 60 minutes or however long Dean wants to hang out and you guys want to hang out.
I don't
You
gotta
got me
watch.
as
I don't
long
gotta
as my
watch these
phone battery
releases.
lasts.
I just watch your stuff, man.
Hold on, Dean, say that again.
Oh, you've got me as long as my phone battery lasts. I charged it 100%, so it should be good for about 2.5 hours. We'll see how we go.
So if you mysteriously disappeared, that we understand the battery's dead. No problem,
Yeah,
dude.
it'll give me the 15% warning, so it'll be like, "Oh, you're down to 15%." It'll be like, "Okay, we've got about 15 minutes now, and then I'm going to disappear."
Hey, Dean, I love
Okay.
your hat, man. I love your hat,
Oh,
Dean.
hey, man, thanks very much.
The Yankees, baby. Good hat.
Yeah.
Hey, Junior, you know, I know that you collect a lot of stuff, obviously for you, but also for your son. Is this something that you'd pick up for your son or maybe for you, or do you have any Toy Story affiliation or Pixar love?
Dude, if my wife would let me, the problem is that she doesn't let me put this in his room. And that's the issue because he has an animal theme. I was able to sneak in. I was able to sneak in the remember what was that company that made that Batman with Nightwing on his shoulder, Robin on his shoulder, Batgirl. Remember that piece?
Mm-hmm.
I bought him that piece, and I was able to sneak that in his room. Then I was trying to buy the How to Train a Dragon because I think that's
Did
a
she go for
beautiful
that?
piece.
It's an animal theme.
She won't let me have that.
It's an animal.
So it's
Dude.
kind of hard for me. I mean, I'm even trying to get her into buying that. You saw that new Lego set that came out from what's that painter? The Van Gogh. A Lego came out in the Van Gogh print. I said, hey, we could put this in the living room. It looks really nice because it actually looks really dope. she won't even put that Van Gogh Lego set somewhere on the wall, bro. I'm
Okay.
only bound to these 2 rooms in my basement.
Okay, so that's a no on the Buzz Lightyear then.
No, I actually wanted to. I mean, I don't mind picking these kind of stuff for my son. She just doesn't let me. I mean, she has the gym,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Do not even think about putting nothing in there."
Yeah. The only reason I'm laughing is because I have the same. My wife gives me the same thing for my son's room. It's like we have a theme, and I've somehow managed to sneak in a lightsaber lamp, a dewback, kind of like pop type dewback, and a signed picture by Anthony Daniels, C3PO. So that was pretty cool.
Okay,
And
okay,
it's written to him. It's like dear Bennett, something Anthony Daniels. So I'm like, look, it's for him, not for me.
I was trying to do the whole Star
So,
Wars theme for my son in his room. I
yeah,
was
let's see.
trying to do
You
like
gotta,
the blankets really nice, the kid stuff, do like a nice Star Wars theme, little Yoda in there, and and all that stuff in there. But no, she wasn't trying to hear that shit.
I understand, man. Hey,
Yeah.
Marcel's in the house. When I say hey to Marcel, and congratulations on selling out on that the Macquarie style Vader print.
Yes.
I know that I think there's still some 30 by 40s available, and
Yeah,
if I
we'll
had
get
that
to that.
space for, yeah, we'll pop it up and show you guys. But I agree, hit the like button if you're here and watching, or later on. And
Yeah.
let's see,
Yeah, the
John, I
company's
think
Q
I'm gonna.
Master. Yeah, Anthony, thank you. The company's Q Master who made that Batman. Yeah, you're right. Quantum. Yep. Yeah.
And Mike,
I think I want to.
you get a pass on this?
Dude, I want the Buzz Lightyear, but I also would want a Woody. But do you think Hot Toys will make a Woody, or do you think this is purely because of the movie?
Yeah, the movie.
The movie. But this is a Hot Toy?
Yeah.
They have a statue of Buzz Lightyear. You know that, right?
We talked about that last week.
We talked about it last week. Yeah, it looks amazing.
I'd rather get the statue before I get the Hot Toy.
Yeah.
It's like,
but there again,
3 times more expensive.
Yeah, it's 3 times more.
Yeah. But that's no problem for you, Mike. You're good.
Oh, jeez, dude, look what's sitting behind me. Look at all the stuff on PO. We didn't even talk about our pickups. Jeez.
Is that gonna be in my house, or what are you thinking?
Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy this. We're gonna talk about probably winter time. We'll reevaluate this. This is a beauty. We'll talk about them. Okay, this
one's yeah. Go ahead, Mike.
I like this. I think this looks pretty outstanding. I think it's cool that it came out before the movie, but wait, hold on. Did the movie come out?
No, not till like the 4th or 3rd or a few more days, I think.
I don't like this.
Oh, sweet. Okay, maybe I'll go see it this weekend. But the thing that was kind of funny about this, remember when Hot Toys released a couple Spider-Man figures before No Way Home came back out, and then like everything was wrong, especially with the black and gold suit. So I'm not like a huge stickler for super crazy details, especially on 1/6 or just in general. As long as it looks good, it looks good to me. I think this looks pretty cool, and I have something that I want to do that's slightly Guardians of the Galaxy related, and I might pick this up, John, to kind of go with what I'm thinking, the diorama I'm thinking about.
But to me, when these pieces, I guess call me old school, but when they start going too much with the left with their suits, and it doesn't look to me like Thor anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's just you're trying to sell it, you're trying to get all these new suits out, you're trying to get the market. And I understand that for the new people who are probably join Marvel now, kids who want to collect. But to me, that doesn't call Thor. That outfit does not call Thor to me. It's just, I think it looks futuristic. It doesn't look too, that's my opinion to this. I'm the old school Thor with his red cape, his black armor, you know what I'm saying? That's Thor to me. When I see this kind of things, I just feel like they're just overdoing it. I don't know. That's just my opinion to this. It looks cool, but that doesn't call Thor to me. This is my opinion to that piece.
Well, what's interesting in the trailer, there's a clip of Thor in the comic accurate outfit. And so I wouldn't be surprised, just like Spider-Man, possibly, if, this is what's coming out before the movie, and maybe we get a comic accurate Thor, maybe after the movie releases. But I don't know, Dean, what do you think about that?
I mean, it looks good. I don't really. It doesn't make me feel anything. It's just one of them ones. It's one of those ones that it looks good. It looks good. The head sculpt looks good. Clothes, the suit looks cool. I get what you mean about it veering slightly away from what we know as Thor, but that's what they're doing. So I wouldn't really be interested in it myself, but it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
You're
It
a
looks
big
good.
Batman. Sorry, Jay. You're a big Batman collector and horror collector. Do you do any Marvel?
Yeah, I've got a few Marvel. I've got War Machine, which is the Punisher War Machine. Green Goblin, Spider-Man, Deadpool. Who else? I think that's it for now. Yeah, so about 4 Marvel figures.
Yeah,
4 or
Marcel.
5.
I agree. I agree myself with that.
Sweet.
Dean, I'd like to kind of pick your brain just because you've kind of seen how Hot Toys has been over the years. I think it's just, and I was kind of surprised we got this figure so early before the release of the movie. Because, I mean, think about the last Spider-Man movie, how we were all anticipating getting all those different spider suits, and we haven't seen hardly any of them. Obi-Wan, we haven't seen anything from that. There's so many things that they've kind of teased and things we've kind of expected. And then they'll release something like this that's, we haven't even seen yet.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be tricky trying to keep up with everything that's coming out, everything they've promised that they're going to make. There's things they promised they'd make, which they never did. Over maybe, I don't know, like 10 years ago at one of the events, they had a card with Batman Returns with Catwoman and the Penguin. They said they were going to do the Predator from the original movie in quarter scale. That never happened. I understand, though, because now that Disney's involved and obviously the Marvel stuff, the Star Wars stuff, there's so much of it. And they're probably under pressure to do, all the main characters from every show pretty much. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Do you think it's an overcommitment? Or are they just pumping out so many at this point they just can't keep up to where they just keep pushing stuff out, canceling stuff, as far as what they were planning to make?
I just haven't been keeping up with that company for the last few years as much as I used to. I just started to see what really pissed me off was that's a very long story and quite a personal one. I won't bore you with the details, but other little things. It's about photography and the bloggers and what you guys. Like I used to send Hot Toys an email every day for about 6 years with photography before the bloggers started doing all that stuff. When a figure came out, I used to send them pictures like the ones you've seen. And my dream was to work for them and promote their stuff over here in the UK by doing that kind of photography, like making it look like a movie still. And they just ignored me for like 6 years, and then eventually I got an email back just saying, like, one sentence saying, we will not be working with you, and that was it. And I was like, okay. And then but they clearly they saw all the stuff I sent them, and then the bloggers happened, and I was like, oh damn it. But what was the main thing that kind of bugged me was just the reissues. I think the fun part about collecting is fighting to get something that you might have missed initially and finding it on the secondhand market, or saving up to get it now that it's more expensive because it's sold out everywhere. But when they just keep reissuing stuff that you finally get your hands on it, and then they make a new one or they reissue it again with a different box, and I don't know, it just started to feel a bit yucky.
It doesn't become a collectible anymore.
Yeah.
You collect something is something rare. It's something that you want to have on your shelf that basically not a lot of people have on their shelf. That's the kind of direction that I want to be on my collection. I don't want to have everything that everyone has.
Yeah, it's nice to have some individuality on the shelf and stuff, but it just, I don't know. I get it though, because obviously people, like with the Nightmare Batman thing, they did that again, but with a Superman figure, so that was kind of cool. But I don't know. They've done it. There's been way more frustrating ones that they've done in the past.
Thank you, Marcel. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I stopped buying from a lot of companies because of the edition size. I'm more towards customs and trying to find things that are low, ES, When you look at the definition of a collectible in the dictionary, it's someone who collects rare items. That's the definition of a collector. When you have things over 5,000 pieces, 6,000 pieces, 7,000 pieces, it doesn't feel that you're collecting something that is rare out there that you could say, man, I got one of these, and I'm like one of the 100 people who have one.
Yeah.
So,
but that's the cool thing about all the other companies out there as well, because Hot Toys is the only one that does that, really. Maybe Sideshow have done it a little bit. I don't know.
Blows the top of every single statue they make. I was blown away when they made the Boba Fett was only 1,500 ES. I was blown away when the ES I saw that they hardly ever do that. I thought that they was gonna have like 5,000 pieces. I'm waiting what the Ahsoka. I'm waiting what the Ahsoka's gonna be. I'm hoping the Ahsoka's also, 700. Even the Grievous was low. I think Grievous was 2,000. I think it was the Grievous was edition size, which is a little okay, I guess. I mean, that'd be maybe my limit into something. I mean, 1,500 will be actually my limit for ES. But and again, you're a collector. You want to collect things that that are rare. If you can, just in Hot Toys, you're right. They reissue the same characters. They wait. And they do it again, and they do it again, and then they do it again.
But they do sneaky little things as well. Like I remember with the Terminator Salvation line with the John Connor, the 2 different versions, they gave you the wrong gun with each one. So to have the accurate look, you had to get both versions. They do,
no way.
They do shit like that all the time, man. It's scummy. It's believe me, I've been collecting their stuff on and off for 16 years, and I've seen every little dirty trick they've pulled, and it gets more and more frustrating. You can imagine after that amount of time. You just get sick of it at a certain point. You think, you know what, I'm done with you guys. And every now and then they'll do one thing that will draw me back in, like Pennywise from It. I had to get that.
Okay.
But, and Classic Suit Spider-Man from the game had to do that as well. But and Mandalorian. Damn it. See, that's what I mean. They just get
you. You're sucking me back in.
You're pulling me back in.
It's like Ash in Evil Dead 2 when he's holding on and he's getting sucked into the Hot Toys. Damn it.
Here, I was going to show you this, Dean, this statue. I don't know if you've seen this or not, this Woody. I'm very tempted to buy this.
That's nice.
Wow. How big's that?
That's nice.
What did we say? It's about 30, close to 30 inches, wasn't it?
Wow.
Like a premium
it's like more than 20. It's like 20-some inches.
20. It's between 20 and 30. But this is from some MGL Toys.
Wow. Is this in the States?
Go to the picture where it's together with Buzz, John.
Is it? Wow, this is nice. This I will buy before any kind of Hot Toy. I will buy this in a heartbeat. This is awesome.
Well, and they have also, we were looking at last week, a variant Buzz that's like has a shine to it. What do they call it? A metallic
Buzz.
Wow.
This is actually less expensive than the original, right, John?
Yeah, they're like
10,
the
we
same.
just said it was $10 less.
Plus, the edition size is crazy lower. This is only 168.
And how much is the other one?
Wasn't it like 5 or 6?
Like 300-ish or something?
That's still good though.
588. 588.
See, that's a good edition size. That's awesome, bro. And what's this company located? I guess you have to go.
I don't know. Okay. MGL. They've done.
That's really nice, dude. I'm guessing they're gonna be doing the whole line.
I don't know.
That'd be nice if they do the whole.
Yeah.
Mr. Potato Head.
Solid polystone potato head.
Yeah. Well, a whole bunch of changeable arms and the mustache and the glasses.
Well, see, that would be very cool. Like, I mean, that's, hey, look at all these, swap outs. Yeah, John, I mean, I know you're a pretty big fan of Buzz and Woody. This is, first of all, you got to buy a mannequin, but then after that, you got to, this is good. This is really good.
Yeah, this is on the list for sure. But
yeah. Yep.
All right, the next one. This one came out last week. We forgot. Yeah, we forgot to talk about this.
Talk about it. Yeah.
Thank you, Shane. Appreciate
that,
Shane.
I think I want to jump in on this one, John. So a lot of people, the minute you posted this in the group, like I think it was the morning after our show, everyone was like, "What are you gonna get? Are you gonna get this? Are you gonna get the Prime One?" And I think this looks great. I think the price is not terrible for a 1/3, and it's available in a quarter scale also. This is one of my favorite scenes, of the Witch King.
Wow.
And okay,
That's
well,
cool.
never mind. 2149 for a
Yeah.
third scale.
And what's the Prime One?
They haven't
Okay, so
released it yet.
yeah,
much
they
is the
haven't
Prime
released
One?
it yet, but
Okay,
it's
they
probably
haven't.
going to
Okay.
be, I'm thinking 16 or 17 or something
Okay.
like
So
that.
1,500 for fourth.
And then another 1,000 for shipping.
Oh yeah, God. I'm gonna go with the Prime One version. Only reason because, well, one, Prime One, they've been killing the Lord of the Rings line. I mean, the
Yes.
quarter scale Sauron, the Balrog versus Gandalf. Even the latest what's his name? The alerts. I know some reviews have been coming in on the Aragorn, and people getting the head sculpts in hand are like, dude, forget about the pictures that you see online. It's fantastic. The one reason I like the Prime One over this one is the base, and I love the Nazgul, not the Nazgul. What's the what they fly on, where it's like wrapping around the base. It looks sick.
Fell
John,
Beast or whatever.
Yeah, the Fell Beast. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see, Prime One.
What's this guy's name? Because I was tempted just to buy him. They did him amazing. Oh man, I watched Lord of the Rings. The one who says, what's his name? The one that says Precious with the rings always after the damn ring.
Oh, you're talking
Smeagol?
about the Schmeagol and
Gollum?
Frodo.
Huh?
Schmeagol
Are
and
you
Frodo.
talking? Yeah.
Not Frodo. The little guy, the little guy
Gollum?
with the big googie eyes. Little
Yeah.
monster.
Gollum.
Yes.
Yeah, Gollum.
What's his name?
Well, his real name is Schmeagol, but they call him Gollum.
Gollum. Okay. Did you see the statue that Prime One made of that?
Yeah,
Well, they made
isn't
one.
it
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I'm probably gonna say the same thing you're saying, John. Isn't they made one of Frodo and Gollum together, where Frodo's holding the light and Gollum's like kind of towering over him?
Yes, that thing is bananas. I was gonna buy that. That thing is
Dude,
amazing.
you still have a chance to buy it. That thing is, that's a beautiful one.
That thing is
Let's
amazing.
Let's see. Oh, and they have a third scale Schmeagol.
That thing was
Dude,
amazing. I saw that thing. I was like, wow, what are the graphics on that?
So this is similar to what they kind of showcase. Well, this is what they showcased. Do you see like the Fell Beast going around the bottom there? And his tail and his wing like kind of wrap around the back of the Witch King. I think I think you can't beat that. That's just
pretty dope.
That is the moment. I mean, because what happens? They like, well, she cuts the head off of that, but his Fell Beast goes down. He falls off of it, and he comes up and he's like holding his giant what is that thing called, like a mace and his sword, and it's like, oh crap. But this is the one I'm gonna go for.
I wish they would have added the flaming sword on that.
Yeah.
The flaming sword would have been top notch on this piece.
We might get a switch out. I mean, there might be.
Hope so.
I'm sure for extra $100, the Prime will charge you extra $100 for a sword switch out.
And the extra 200 for shipping.
Well, yeah, that too. But I did get, just as a quick aside, I did get my shipping notice for the Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime, which is a pretty big statue.
Yeah.
And the boat shipping, I think, was like 220, 205. So not bad if you compare it to custom
boat.
shipping.
Through boat.
Yeah, through boat. But if you look at boat through NYC or stuff like that, you're paying about 2 something. So that's Optimus statues are pretty damn big. So I
but
think
the difference with them is it takes 3 months.
Well,
they take 3 months. Yeah,
they're getting a little bit faster. I have two coming in tomorrow, and it was about 6 to 7 weeks. So not terrible.
So about Okay.
Yeah, a month and a half, 2 months. It's speeding up a little bit. A lot of people are reporting that it's speeding up, which is good.
Okay.
But I mean,
Hey, Mike,
CYA by
what's that
saying 3
green thing
months.
beside you?
This guy or the
Yeah.
light?
The light.
Oh, dude. Okay, hold on. The green thing or the light?
Oh, the light. Yeah.
The green light
What
with
is
the
it?
lightsaber.
Oh, the light.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
hang
it's
on,
your
where's my-
lightsabers.
Yeah, it's
Ah.
like an imperial style grate, like
Oh, okay.
like a cut metal grate with like an LED
Yeah.
behind it, and I can't find my remote because I'm sure my
Oh
son
shit! You got a
took it and put it
stormtrooper as well.
somewhere.
The screens were really small
Oh,
before
yeah,
I couldn't see. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
stormtrooper's cool.
Yeah, I got. Hang on.
Oh, and you got
I'll
the
do,
little droid, the hovering thing as well in the background.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
the
so
probe droid.
that's a
Ah.
half scale probe droid. That's a 1-to-1 RS prop master, a New Hope stormtrooper, and
Yeah.
then the custom
Yoda.
Phil Robinson Yoda, and then
Mm.
I have a. I don't know if it's gonna. And this is just something I got off of Etsy.
Oh, you got an AT-AT as well.
Oh wait, yeah, this is a custom AT-AT. I think it's
What's
a
that
Randy
glowing
Cooper
Vader?
model. Oh, that's another Etsy thing. I think
okay.
it's called Laser Brain. I'll try to put these all up on the Facebook
Yeah, that's
page.
the
But it's just
hologram,
a
right? That's hologram.
it's just a hologram from the
Oh,
Empire
shit.
Strikes Back where he pops up on the AT-AT.
Wow.
Oh yeah, these are there you go. That's the MYC
Oh,
custom.
Yeah, I love those pieces.
These are
nice.
these are the best stormtroopers I've ever seen statue
These are
wise.
nice.
Oh, wow.
They're nice.
But this dude
You got
here,
some
this
sick stuff.
guy is. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's trying to curate a little bit, but
Nice.
yeah, this thing is actually pretty cool. There we go.
Oh,
you go.
cool. Oh, you can make it red as well. Like, oh,
There we go.
that looks cool.
And what sabers? I have the Luke, Return of the Jedi, and then I have the what is that? Empire Strikes Back Luke. Yeah, just kind of hanging
Nice.
there.
Cool.
So yeah, I like that. Etsy. I'm
Sorry.
sure.
Sorry for interrupting.
No,
I
man,
just saw the thing. I was like, what is that?
No,
Yeah.
you're good, man. Freaking I'm getting close to doing a room tour. I think it's about time. I've been, and John and I talked about this. We're like, oh, we can't do a room tour. We're not ready. And then people are like, dude, especially people have been collecting for years or longer. They're like, dude, your room's going to change all the time. So just, show what you got.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
nice
6
to
months later, it's going to be
catalog
different.
stuff like that. Yeah, like I
But-
randomly saw one of my own bloody like room tour videos from like 10 years ago, and it's just nice to see how it was back then. It's changed so much. You forget you had certain figures. You think, damn, I sold that. It's like, it's crazy.
Right. It's like, and how much is it selling for now? Like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna do that. And, pretty much John and I created the Facebook group just basically to kind of catalog stuff and see what we were collecting, at this time of the year ago, 2 years ago. And it's really nice to just go back, and when we're preparing for the show, I just look at everything we posted over the last week, and it's like, wow, this is a good week, or damn, nothing came out this week. But we collect a lot of everything, so there's always something coming out. But let me see. But let's what else you got, John? Sorry we got off a tangent there.
Okay. Coming off of Prime 1. Dean, have you seen pictures of this, Dean, the new big chap? Well, version 2.0.
Oh.
The controversy that's going around right now.
No, what's the controversy?
So, Prime 1 did Big Chap, I don't know, what was it, 2 years ago, and they just released, not even that long ago, the final product, and it had like a backdrop to it.
Oh,
and
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much, this is pretty much version 2, but you just don't get the backdrop. But the problem is a lot of collectors were getting the initial one and a lot of broken pieces on it. And it got to the point where Prime 1, I think, ran out of extra parts, and they were kind of like, we'll send you $75 or you can ship it back for a full refund. So a lot of people are mad about kind of feeling like they got screwed to where they're remaking this now. And I know a lot of people have reached out to see if they will replace parts from this version, but they can't guarantee anything will match up exactly the same.
Mm.
So, I mean, for somebody like me who I missed out on the first one, and I kind of want, because I'm getting the Jungle Predator Prime 1.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
And you obviously need to pair your Predator up with an Alien and big big chap. So I don't know. What do you guys think of the controversy? What do you think of this piece? What do you think, Junior?
I'm not an Alien fan, so doesn't really do anything for me. I mean, if you're into horror stuff, then that's nice for you guys to collect. But I mean, Prime One always does a great job because it looks amazing.
Right.
I'm not gonna take that away from them never, because they're like one of the best companies out there.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at that, look at the top of that head sculpt. Look at the inside of that skull. That thing looks freaking dope, man. That thing looks really nice. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's something, yeah, the controversy, Prime One thing about Prime One, they're not customer friendly. I don't care what you are, they're not customer friendly. They're hard to get replacement parts for you. They're give you $75. They either ship it out, you're screwed when it's broken. They do make amazing statues, but the only time I'd suggest, if you can go to Sideshow, that's the best thing you can go through, because Sideshow will respond for you. And if you need to send it back, Sideshow will take care of the rest, and you're trying to send this back all the way out to China.
Yeah.
So when I did Prime One, I usually try to go to Sideshow a lot in case of those issues.
Well, and two, I don't know if you guys have heard about anybody that goes to their group or their page and comments anything, not even necessarily negative, but they will just like ban you from the group. Have you guys heard anything on that?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, they're for everything. They don't care about the customer. That's one thing I don't like about them. But they do make the awesome pieces, and you're taking a chance that it comes straight out from China.
Yeah.
Because the replacement parts will take 3 to 2 months to get from them, and you got to be haunting them down, calling them all the time. Where's my piece? Where's my thing? So you're more better off if you can try to get it to Sideshow. Sideshow will take care of it as soon as possible for you.
What's your thoughts on this, Dean? I know you're not a huge statue guy, but I do know you're a big Alien guy.
Yeah, man. This is the first I'm seeing of this particular set of pictures. So I really don't keep up with what's going on with Prime One, but I know they do amazing looking stuff. I've got one of their pieces, the Arkham Knight Catwoman. That's it.
I love that piece. I had that piece.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
That's a beautiful
This
piece.
looks good, man. This looks really nice. Sorry to hear about the controversy stuff, but I mean, the pictures make it look incredible. What can I say?
Yeah.
Amazing.
And here's
So
Go ahead, Mike.
Oh, sorry, John. I was going to ask you guys. So I'm not a huge Alien guy either, but it's only because I haven't really watched it in like years or anything.
That picture where it's just standing straight up. Damn. Sorry. It just that picture, the last one you showed.
So this is a different version. This is the Museum Art Limited version. So they're doing.
Oh, can you go one picture back?
Yeah.
That one. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
That's just a thing of beauty. That's just amazing. I'm so sorry for interrupting you guys. I just saw that picture and it just blew my mind.
Dude. Which one do you guys like better? And like, which one is more indicative or representative of, I guess,
whatever that is? That's the one I would want right there. That's standing up straight, just simple, classic, elegant, beautiful.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah, it's about as 41 centimeters. That's not bad for a footprint. That's not bad at all.
No, it's not.
Is this 1/3 scale?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Donald?
Because that's what people were kind of like. Well, it can't, because the Ripley they're doing is 1/4, but
right.
I'm kind of like,
but all the Predators are 1/3, right?
Yeah.
That was. I didn't understand why they did that. Honestly, I mean, won't you make that Ripley 1/3 scale to fit the rest of the line? I don't understand why.
That's why I thought when they the pictures came out for this, I thought it was going to be for Ripley. But then when I saw 1/3, I was kind of wondering what the heck was going on.
They're gonna probably come out with a quarter scale alien to go with her.
Yeah.
Isn't that Ripley? I think I know the one. Is that from Aliens, the second movie?
Yeah, the second one, which
Oh,
obviously does. So.
Do I just need to go back and
Yeah.
rewatch these? Like just rewatch
Yes,
all of them?
you do.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Especially the first one.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah.
and the second one. Damn it! I mean, I used to say that the first one was my favorite, but then I rewatched the second one again recently, and it just hit me all over again. It's like it's incredible, that film. The way they managed to do the Alien Queens, it's still to this day. That and Predator 1. I've always said that in Predator 1, when he takes off his mask in front of Arnie and they're about to fight, you might as well have just gone out into space and got an alien and put him in a movie. It just it's amazing.
That's awesome.
It looks
Yeah.
so real, like the real eyes, like he's wearing contact lenses, but those are real eyes moving, and the skin looks all wet and stuff. Predator, it's just insane, man. I love those movies. They just stand the test of time so well.
Oh, sick.
They'll always
Alright.
be there. Like this alien creature here, like it's one of the most iconic things ever put on screen.
Yep.
It's kind of like a Darth Vader, or like a Star Wars thing.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah, I was literally. You took the words out of my mouth. I was thinking Darth Vader, the alien. You know, there's just a couple of things that just they transcend. It's amazing.
Terminator.
Yeah, endoskeleton, man, big time. Predator as well. And,
Endoskeleton. Oh god.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I never knew she was a quarter scale. That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
wow. They should have made her 1/3. I don't understand why they did that. That's like, I mean, do they have another quarter scale on their line for the alien line or no?
They got
This is the
something up
first
their
one.
sleeve. There's a reason for everything.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Blitzway is
People are gonna buy
Blitzway-
this, and then they're gonna buy the next one.
Is Blitzway in this one and not the other ones, not the 1/3, just on the quarter scale? Is Blitzway's partnering with them on this one or all of them?
I mean, I think most of all the movie ones, Blitzway does most of them.
With Prime 1, they partnering with them with the 1/3 too?
Because the Joker one is 1/3, isn't it? The one where he's like dancing, that's 1/3.
Yeah,
So-
That's
Blitzway too?
This
Yeah,
this
Blitzway.
this big chap doesn't have Blitzway anywhere on it though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
no,
interesting.
they only do the head sculpts for them because that was the biggest complaint. Because Mike, remember we were talking about the half scale, like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and just how bad those sculpts look.
Yeah.
I think that's why they brought Blitzway in because what's her name? K.A. Kim, who's done a lot of 1/6 scale. Dean, you know who that is.
Yeah.
She does a lot of these, but the problem is she does such a good job on the prototype that once the actual
Yeah.
factory comes out, it's like nowhere even close to it, you know? So,
Have Prime 1 ever done a RoboCop?
no, there is one that they're making from a different company that we can look at.
Wow. Yeah, I
And-
think a
Yes, we
really
can.
cool RoboCop statue would be nice. I mean, I got the
Man,
Hot
my-
Toys one.
Oh, hold
so-
on, you're about to see one.
And
Hold up, John.
and a bust if that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go to this.
Yeah, this is nice. I saw this.
This is fantastic.
This is fantastic. Yeah, I like this. This is amazing. I like this piece.
So it's
If
got
I had the
arm.
space, I'd be doing like just movie pieces in one other room. We had a third room.
Kind of like sci-fi
Very good.
movie.
Yeah, like a whole bunch, like RoboCop. Like I'll do Alien. I'll do the movie stuff, man. I'll do Jason. Do like all kind of movies.
Yeah, it looks nice.
That looks really nice. I actually like that, and I like the boss too.
Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah,
to
here
the
we go.
bust.
This looks good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. I like the picture with the
nice.
dude sitting next to him.
Wow. That's cool. That's really nice.
Yeah, this is if Harry's watching, Harry needs to jump on this. That looks
What's
so
the
cool in
picture?
his,
There's a
new
picture there with the
sci-fi
guy
room.
standing next to him, John.
Let's see. I'm flipping to there. or the
There we
lady.
go. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's not bad. 31 inches.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, this is nice, dude. And then you buy the statue to put next to it. Ooh.
Boom. Yep. Bust and quarter
Ooh.
scale. Or wait, is that
What?
third scale or quarter, John?
Quarter.
Quarter scale.
Okay,
what's
but
that's
then-
fine.
machine?
Yeah.
What's the machine there? Go back there, John.
Is that Ed 209 as well? A bust or something? What was that?
What's
what
the
we're talking-
machine? The big 4-legged machine.
Well, the Ed 209, yeah.
Yeah, at 209. Where
Yeah,
was that
what
at?
is that? What is that? It's
Oh, right
That
here?
thing
What
at the
is that?
bottom. Yeah.
What is that?
Chronicles.
Yo, they made a quarter
Oh.
scale of that too. What the hell is that?
that's
Is that quarter
sick.
scale?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
that's a replica
Oh,
statue.
shit.
What?
That's beautiful.
That is cool.
Yeah.
What? Only
That
300?
thing scared the crap out of me when I was a kid.
Only
Still does.
300 made.
Remember that this company went out of business. They
It's
remember they were
fine.
going to make all that Jurassic Park stuff and then just disappeared.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's
though.
nice, man. That is only 300 made, and you get a signature edition on that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's pretty sweet.
That's
Time to hit up
dope.
eBay.
I was going to show. Yeah, some of their stuff though actually is pretty reasonable because they did some Terminator stuff too, and you can find that stuff out there. But this company is also doing a Arnold from the first Terminator that I've been tempted by.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I'm 50-50 on this. Yeah, I don't.
I know that
I love
they've
the look
redone the
in
sculpt,
this
but
moment, but their face from dead on from the front looked a bit suspect. Is there any pictures of the
And
face again?
I don't know if this is the updated photos though, because I know they went back because so many people complained about it. And I know like the one eye lights up
Oh,
Okay.
red.
That's
So-
dope. Okay.
It's cool though. I mean, the body, the clothing looks amazing. It's just, I don't know. Can you zoom in or something on that face?
Let's see here if I can do that. No.
No,
Let me-
you can't zoom in on
Yeah.
those things.
Looks good though. I don't know. It just that looks like someone who looks a
it's a
bit
little
like
off.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it
Yeah.
doesn't look like Arnold
Well,
Schwarzenegger.
The sunglasses definitely help. I think it'd be worse if it was
Mm.
off for sure.
And it's okay. I'm not. I'm not too fun about this one.
And here's one that Mike was debating.
Oh
Recent
yeah.
announcement from Queen Studios.
Yep.
That's
So
nice.
this also dropped for PO
This
a few
is-
days after
Ooh.
last week.
This is like insane. I don't give a
Yeah.
crap. This thing is like top notch. This thing is
Yeah.
like.
That's
Let me tell you something. I'm into life size. I would have probably had this full. If I was collecting Marvel, this room would probably be all Marvel busts right now here. Like I will have them
Oh,
all
dude.
on my shelf.
But between Queen and Infinity Studios, I mean, you'd have half of people, just on your shelves, and they look
Dude.
amazing. This is incredible. So, we were trying to decide between this 1-to-1 bust or the 1-to-2 scale, which I think they both look amazing.
Yeah.
I decided to go with the 1-to-2 only because I decided to kind of go all in on the 1-to-2 Iron Man line. And then I thought that Cap would look pretty good. And I know they're going to do the Trinity. So we're just waiting on Queen to kind of drop, Thor and show us that. So, but for anyone jumping on this is amazing. And I know I was a little kind of set back because of the cost, but then I was like thinking about it. This is basically a full torso, 2 arms, almost a full size shield, a full hammer, silicone, glass eyes. It's still a little bit less than Infinity Studios, and it's right there, if not better.
But look at this, Mike. Let's say this. All right, you're looking at this piece. To me,
Okay.
the price is fair. I like the price on this. You know why? Look at your Tauntaun.
It's fair. Yeah.
How much did you pay for your
Damn.
Tauntaun?
Yeah, I know.
$4,000.
Okay,
I know.
okay. Let's.
Dude, I could
how
get 2 of
much
those,
did
yeah.
you pay? How much did we both pay for our Chewbacca bust?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could get
Yeah,
5
that's
crappy
Okay.
cars.
Okay, so just think about the stuff that we already buy in Star Wars. Think about all the stuff that we buy in Star Wars, and you actually getting silicone. You're getting a full
Yeah.
torso. Now, let's go back. Let's go back to eBay. Let's say right now you want to buy Akbar from Sideshow.
Yeah.
How much does he go for? $5,000 right
Yeah,
now on the
yeah.
aftermarket. I mean, look at
True.
C-3PO. In the aftermarket, C-3PO
true.
goes for $4,500. Look at Bosk. Bosk goes for $4,500, $5,000. So to me, when I see this at $4,000, that's something that I'm used to paying for a bus, especially with the low ES on that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just when you think about it, it's like, okay, I paid this kind of money already. How much did you pay for your table? What's that table from Star Wars that you
With the
got
hollow
rid of?
chest?
Yeah, how much did you pay for the hollow chest?
Oh, I don't wanna
Okay,
talk
go
about
ahead,
that.
tell me. Okay, and
You
how
know.
little were those pieces?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
now
okay.
so that kind of that
yeah,
kind of justifies something like this for me.
it does. It definitely does, dude. I'm 100% in agreement with you. I know that. Okay, like the salacious. Like, okay, hang on. Let me just look
Yeah,
over here.
yeah.
Tauntaun, salacious, and even the hyperdrive Wampa. You know, the 1/6
Mm-hmm.
scale Wampa. And
Mm-hmm.
then I look behind me. Now this wasn't nearly as much, but it's in unlicensed commission.
Okay.
Still fantastic. I'd say this is the greatest Empire Strikes Back Yoda I've ever seen.
Okay.
Um, so okay, but okay, look at Regal Robot, and well, again, an unlicensed custom commission. Um, yeah, just
But now
between
they
the
keep making those
Tauntaun.
pieces. At least you, I don't want to interrupt you, but they keep making. There's no edition size on any of that stuff that you have.
Well, yeah, the Tauntaun is an open edition. The Salacious is 150, so that is kind of nice.
The late, yep. Mm-hmm.
Um,
The Chewbacca is
but yeah,
also
you're right.
doesn't have.
This is open edition, and
This is done.
but
That's
you're right. Okay,
it's
you're
what.
right. Between the Tauntaun and the Salacious, I can get 3.5 of these probably.
Thank you.
So no, you're right. You're right. But I guess where the difference is, and I
And
don't
edition
care
size
so
too.
much about right. I don't care so much about lineage, but okay, you have the lineage, you have the signature edition, you have literally scanned off the Lucasfilm archives, so you're getting something pretty special, handmade in the United States, which
Yeah,
is nice.
but then
And
again, look at this piece. You're getting same thing. It's like you're getting what? How much are these? How much are these? How much? What's the edition size on this bus?
366.
366.
366 in the
Yeah.
world. You're getting silicone. You're getting stuff that you're getting a full torso. You're getting a hammer. You're getting like when I
Dude,
look at Queen. Dude, let me tell you something. I'm waiting for the day that Queen Studios says they got a Star Wars license because I'm gonna go broke.
oh, forget it, dude.
I'm
Forget
gonna
it.
go broke. I
Dude,
can't, dude. I'm gonna go broke.
yeah, I know. We all are, dude.
I-
That's probably the day where I sell almost all my statues and just get half scale busts from or 1-to-1 busts from Queen.
A Han Solo, imagine that, a Luke Skywalker, dude. Like they do, like, dude, I'll jump off my chair if I see that, bro. Like I'm all in without no thinking twice. I mean, that's yeah.
Here's an interesting comment. Shane says he doesn't necessarily disagree, but Star Wars is kind of iconic. It transcends time. I guess kind of like what we were talking about before, like the Alien, the Predator, the endoskeleton. Captain America has been around for a very long time. Oh, wait, Shane's Canadian. Get out of here. Okay, never mind.
Shane's Canadian, yeah. But you know what,
Your
Captain
opinion doesn't
America,
count.
you can't say that because if you're
Just
a
kidding, love
comic
you.
book, if you're a comic book collector, this Captain America has been around for years. Just actually, Captain America has been around longer than Star Wars. Go back to the comic books. The comic books, just like Superman, just like all of them, they've been here before Star Wars. Star Wars started in 1977. You go back to these comic books; these are all iconic comic books that kid actually grew up with from like the 1960s, and I even could say 50s, maybe back in the days when Superman came out and Batman and stuff like that. So this is basically an iconic statue as well, depending on what you collect. I agree with what Shane is saying, but if you are a comic collector since you were a kid from the 60s and 70s, this is something you grew up with. This was actually first here before even Star Wars. Marvel was here first before Star Wars.
That's true. But damn it, Junior, dude, now you're gonna make me buy this too, dude. I'm happy with my 1-to-2 purchase. I don't need the 1-to-2 and the 1-to-1. Oh, damn it,
so,
dude.
I'm sorry, dude. Dude, let me tell you something, dude. I had the Loki pre-order and I canceled because I said I can't do this. I had the new Loki bust from Queen Studios with the new one with the horns. Dude, I was like, I need to have that. But I was like, and I caved in. Then I went back. I said, I gotta cancel this. I can't do this. I can't because I'm gonna get this and then I'm gonna go another.
Mr. X is selling the Loki. I think it's the original with a set of horns. Dude, you can get jump on that. It's like half the price. It looks good.
I know that thing.
Sure,
is
Mr. X
humongous.
would appreciate
it. Shane, and I know what you're saying, Shane. I want to ask Shane's question. True Jar, it's not a comic version. Yeah, it ain't. It's a movie version, which 20, 30 years from now is gonna become an iconic piece, just like Star Wars. Everything becomes iconic.
Yeah. Well, Avengers itself is, Infinity War and Endgame is like a modern masterpiece kind of type of deal.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. You look 20 years from now, this become iconic.
And we know that because my wife can identify who that is. I'm sure your wives can. And the common person knows who this is. You don't have to explain anything. Just like when you walk in my room, anybody say, oh, look, there's Darth Vader. Oh, look, there's, C-3PO. There's Iron Man. Versus like, oh, who's this, Salacious Crumb? Who's this monkey thing? What is that? What is this white polar bear?
It's funny you say that because my wife be like, who's that?
No, seriously. So,
right.
There are some things. Good, Gene.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, no, I was just going to say there are some things that you buy because it's. I was talking to Gary or someone about this where it's like you have like the definitive version. Okay. Yeah. Stuff always gets better over time. Medicine gets better. Technology gets better. Everything gets better. But dude, this is pretty much Chris Evans, chop them in half, preserve them, and put them on your shelf. Yeah. For the most part.
I agree with you because my wife, as well, let's go back to the comment that you said. My wife has not watched one Star Wars movie, but she watched every single Marvel movie that came out. I tell her, why don't you want to watch Star Wars? That's not for me. My kids, my oldest kids, 16 and 15-year-olds that I have, my two boys, my two oldest daughters, they haven't watched Star Wars. They don't want to watch it. You go back to them and you tell them, did they watch every Marvel and DC movie? They'll tell you yes. So Marvel is more open to more other people. They feel when prevalent, they see when you see people in space and fighting with lightsabers, I guess they don't really feel that there's nothing to it. I guess it's just a rare world for us.
Okay, so let's go down the line. So Junior, if you were collecting, you would buy this if you were still doing Marvel.
Yeah. I'll buy them all. I would have had them all. The Iron Man bust, I would have had this one, Loki, I would have bought them all.
Dean, do you I know you have like the masks and all that stuff. Would you buy, is there a character that you would buy a 1-to-1 bust of?
If I had a bigger space and money and stuff, sure, maybe like a Batman Begins cool bust thing would be nice, something like that.
That's a nice one.
Would you consider who's coming out? Infinity Studios is they teased their not Batman Begins, but the Dark Knight 1-to-1.
No, I like the Dark Knight, but I don't like that suit anywhere near as much as the Batman Begins one. So Batman Begins is the only one that would tempt me, to be honest.
What I would like to get for a bus for Joker, and I think I've seen one out there. I think it's a custom one. But if Queen Studio can do one, I want to see a Jack Nicholson Joker bus. I will buy that in a heartbeat with Michael Keaton. Both of them. That's the movie I grew up with, and I love that movie. You give me a Jack Nicholson bus, bro. My God, I think I'll buy just those two and put them somewhere together because the Jack Nicholson bus would look amazing. I think I saw a custom. I forgot where I saw one, and it was amazing. Jack Nicholson bus. Oh my God, I'd love to see that.
I'm curious to get your guys' thoughts on this one. That hasn't been released. Yeah. But this is one I think I'm already on board.
I like this. And I like the base.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this a lot.
Nice.
What do you think, Dean?
Nice. Yeah, it looks great. That's the moment where he's pointing. The only thing that's missing is the pointing finger.
Yeah.
Dude, come on, Queen. Come on.
It's a behind the scenes
add
shot.
The arms.
That's the exact expression. And
he passed away, so that's something that you want to have on your shelf. He actually passed away. This is the closest you're going to get to the man. Heath Ledger.
Yeah, I love that. I love the base.
I love that, John. That's a nice piece. Are you gonna get that, John?
Yeah, for
Good
sure.
stuff. Good stuff.
I'll
Congrats
probably
on that.
jump
You
on
guys
that
keep
too.
picking that up.
But the thing is, though, I hate going down. I say this, but I keep buying them the route of bust because they take up so much dang room. Because now I have a Pennywise bust, the Godzilla bust. I have a Caesar from Planet of the Apes bust. I just got in the Queen
Okay.
Studios Venom bust.
Yes.
Which one?
So
Which one?
the Queen Studios Venom bust.
Okay, that's a nice one.
That just came
Yeah.
in today.
That's a nice one.
Hell yes.
But
But
they're
John,
just-
do like Mike, just resell and just you know.
it's
Well-
a full-time job. I mean, I sell stuff as it is, but statues is a different game to me. I hate packing them up, you know.
Well, don't you like
So-
make a shelf, try to rearrange your room, do a nice shelf on the wall, and then
Yeah.
put them all together. And then because you got Hot Toys, so Hot Toys you can fit anywhere.
Yeah.
Hot
And
Toys
I might
you can actually, you can do you can do a lot.
Wow.
I my space that I did in my room, I used
Oh, here.
every
we go.
single inch of my room. Every single see that wall, every single inch. Now what I'm gonna do, I got the life size C3PO on PO.
okay.
Now this base is humongous. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move R2D2 forward, slide him
Mhm.
to the left. I'm gonna drill 2 holes on this base. I'm gonna eliminate the top shelf, of course, and then I'm gonna stand C3PO right behind him.
Wow.
I'm not gonna use C3PO's base because there's no need to. This base will hold both of them.
Mhm.
Mm.
So like that, I conserve space as well, and I don't have to move anything around it because this space is like 46 inches wide and 46 inches deep.
Damn.
And the base that he comes with is like 25 or something like that wide and 25 deep or something like that. And his feet are so close together when he's standing that I can actually drill 2 holes in the back of this base. And because I know those things come with posts when you buy a life size from them. And you got to slide the post on the base and then you put the legs on. So I'm going to measure the hole of the pipe. I'm going to pre-drill the 2 holes, and I'm going to slide them, and I'm going to put his hand like he usually does when he touches R2D2 in his head. So I'm going to be able to articulate his hand and put him behind him. So I can't wait to do that. But if you notice, everything to the end of my room, like everything is shelved all the way around when you try to measure everything so you can have more space. When you start putting like shelves, like Bestas, believe it or not, that takes a lot of space from your floor as well, because it kind of like takes your wall away and it kind of like brings your walls in because of the deepness of the Bestas. So I used to have Bestas on my walls here. I took everything out and I said, you know what, let the wall be my background so the room looks larger and bigger and you're able to fit things. When you start putting shelves up like that, then everything just looks small and crumbed up. So just keep that in mind. I'm just giving you an idea. Try to use every single space that you can. It's some work. Get some brackets, find some 2x4s, do some painting. Make sure you put them on studs and look at Dean. See Dean? Dean got the same thing,
Oh yeah.
Big ass
can we-
shelves.
Yeah, but that's works.
Yeah.
That works. Like you'll be able to fit stuff, dude. It does work.
Yeah.
Can we,
I like this mall too.
here's something that dropped this week, open for PO. It's a custom, and we could point you in the right direction. A lot of people here already know, who makes this, and but I wanted to get your take on this. I personally, we've had this discussion before. I think Maul is just kind of boring in statues, not because he's not a boring character, not because it's all black. It's all black, different textures, and his red face. Now, we haven't had an accurate Maul to this point. Even the XM Studios dynamic pose, him jumping off the Sith speeder, has him holding the lightsaber with both blades extended, when in reality, when he was on Tatooine, he jumped off, he only had one blade extended because the big reveal was in Duel of the Fates. So if there's a Maul, yeah.
But the sideshow Maul is just accurate. The OG one when he's standing.
The OG one.
The one that he's standing and he got the blade, I got that piece. That piece is I'm not gonna say, dude, that, and I'm not a fan of Sideshow, but that scope on that Sideshow piece is amazing.
Yes.
Hands down.
Yes.
Hands down.
I agree. I think that's 100. The Duel of the Fates Mall. Yes, beautiful, amazing. Tatooine kind of fighting Qui-Gon Mall. We haven't had one of those. This is actually a pretty unique take on Maul.
That's badass. I like the action pose.
Yeah. And it's available. This looks pretty good, Junior.
That's nice.
Look at the teeth. Look at the teeth, man. This guy needs veneers.
Right there. And you know what? And I like the fact. I know people are complaining about the 2 lightsabers. I like the fact that he has 1 lightsaber out.
Yes, that's my point.
I like that.
My point is
different.
It's accurate to the scene in the movie.
Double lightsabers all the time. Because every time he comes with 2 lightsabers. Yep. Yep.
So
the only thing I wish he could have been better. I would have wished he could have put at least those things like on the base.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a fan of things off the base. I hate that. I don't like that. I think he would have been able something to attach it to the base that made the base complete, or maybe put 2 of them on the base and then have 1 extra if you want.
It looks weird.
It looks weird with those things off the base. So I felt that's the only thing I didn't like. But if that was on the base, if those things were on the base, that would look badass.
So I think I know what he's going for here. I think that, if people don't care for the Sith probe droid, then they could just keep it in the box and forget about it. But if he were to kind of add them, he'd have to extend the base maybe an inch or 2 for the circumference to accommodate all of them. And you already have a pretty wide stance here, wide base, because he's in a fighting position.
You can make that
maybe
base
he was
wider.
trying to think about that.
Yeah, you can
Just
make that
it wider.
base wider.
Who cares?
Yeah, you can make that base a little wider and you can put them in there. I mean, it is what I know he's trying to do the thing, but other than that, the piece is flawless. I love the piece. It looks good. I just don't like those pieces being off the base. I feel like that could have been on the base. Figure out something to put like a little bit on the. Maybe don't do the whole base around, but
I mean, for me, I wouldn't even really display the probe droids that much. I mean, maybe 1, but I don't think 3 of them's necessary.
Now, the Iron Studios one, I also love.
Yeah, I have
the
that
hooded
on order.
version. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one too. But I love the Iron Studio as well. The Iron Studios one looks nice. You won't go wrong with either of these 2, no matter which one you get. I love that scope. He always kills the scope. That looks amazing. I love this piece. It looks great. But
my favorite part about this,
together.
My favorite part, you can get it in 3rd scale.
Yes, he's trying to.
Give me 3rd scale.
He has enough people.
Give me some larger Star Wars pieces.
Yeah.
I'll probably get a little flack for this. Dude, Vader comes Thursday. DHL, it's already. I think it might be in the States
Vader,
already.
The 1/3 Vader, and then this one, and he keeps doing the 1/3 line with Star Wars. It will have something badass going on right here. If we get the
I'm thinking like 1/3 scale villains, man. I think that would look amazing.
Imagine a 1/3 scale Grievous.
Oh man.
A 1/3 scale Grievous, man, that would look insane, bro. If you're hearing me, my man, make a 1/3 scale Grievous, and you should be able to actually ship that without a problem, because those arms would be nice and good. Yeah, but 1/3 Grievous will look crazy.
God, huge.
And then do a Count Dooku after that, 1/3 scale. Yeah,
that'd be.
Are you getting that, Mike?
That'd be cool.
Are you getting them all? Or are you gonna pass?
I haven't pulled the trigger yet because it's a 4-week early bird pre-order. And he got kind of smart because, the trend in collecting now is what everyone's putting in their POs and then they're canceling, and 10%, on $1,000. Okay, $100. I could lose my PO, but commissioners are getting kind of screwed. So he increased his PO pretty significantly. And it's non-refundable. I'm going to take the next week or 2 to really think about it. I wanted to get the Vader in and get that in hand and really evaluate it. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on the 1/3 scale. I'm fairly certain I am. But I have like another week or 2 to do it. So I'll post in the group when I do. John, you have you have the Iron Studios. Would you consider this 1/3 scale?
I'm still on the fence between the two.
Okay, that's
So,
fair. No, that's I got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Let me see. What else do we want to talk about?
One thing we are gonna show real quick was Marcel's print.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw this.
Yeah.
This is dope. Yeah.
Did any of you guys hop on this?
I
Did
have
totally
no more
missed it.
space on my walls.
I know.
No more space on my walls, man. All my walls are taken, bro. I have no space for prints anymore.
I'm such a sucker though for posters and prints. That's my problem.
Do it, Mike.
Yeah.
The
30 by 40.
The 30. Dude, I mean 720 Canadian's that's not too bad for a print that's big and at 12 available. I mean, that talk about limited run.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I mean that is sick.
The
20 by
mall.
30
I like
print.
his mall. You seen his mall?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
the
God.
20 by 30 mall would be
yeah,
amazing.
the mall is insane. If you was to get that 1/3 and put that mall print behind that
That's
1/3, my
Oh,
God,
dude.
this thing is
forget
dope.
it. Game over.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Nice.
mall is bananas. He did it.
Wow.
He's amazing. This thing is. I saw this. I was like, yo, this thing is.
Yeah.
This
Dude,
thing is, yeah.
see, Junior, look. Okay, hold on. Let's look at Junior's room again. No, all the space is allotted. Look at Dean's room.
Yeah.
All the space is allotted. look at John. All the space is allotted. Okay, hold on. I got a little tiny space right there. So, dude, that's the problem with people like us is that we plan and like, God, they're literally we probably use every single inch of our rooms, including the wall space. So you get beautiful prints like this. Now, 16 by 20. Yeah, I'm kind of upset I missed that. I could definitely find 16 by 20 room. But this mall, I would consider going on a 30 by 40. And honestly, dude, if
this is insane.
Marcel, if Marcel did like a Vader 2.0, like, I don't know, like a different perspective or something, and did it like the Macquarie version with the black background, I'd jump on a 30 by 40. It's got to be Vader Maul. It has to be like a big baddie, like for me.
Well, Marcel's saying that he's working on getting a mall at the moment for a signature series. Let me know, man. Let me know
that would be
doing a
cool.
signature series on that mall. And I hate that the C3PO is sold out because I really wanted that C3PO, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would look cool. That would look cool.
Yeah, I
behind
love
your
that
C3PO.
C3PO. If I was, yeah, man, that is nice right there, dude. Yeah, I love
we
that
probably
C3PO,
need to get
bro.
Marcel on the show at some point, and maybe when he has something new he wants to tease or whatever, we could do that. Just hit up
awesome.
John and me, Marcel. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that Emperor is sick too.
16 by 20 sold
God,
out.
I love that
in about
Vader.
an hour.
Damn, that looks so good. So it's almost 3 feet by 3.5 feet, or it's two what is 30 inches 24? It's 2.5 feet by like 3.5 feet.
Look, he said he can. Marcel says like he can hop on when they're doing the mall.
Oh
We're doing the mall.
yeah, do that.
So he said I can hop on when we're doing the mall.
That would be sweet.
There you go. So he said.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That'd be dope.
God, where would I put a 30 by 40? Damn. Well, I'll think about it.
Let me help you. Send me a couple of things.
Yeah.
So you can make the space and you can look at it.
Oh, damn.
I'll empty out a corner for you so you can just look at it.
Yeah, dude. Gosh. Oh man. Yeah, but we're trying to keep the vibe good. Trying to just keep chill. That's what we do. Let's see. We're coming on about 9:30. Let's see, John, is there anything else that we wanted to kind of bring up? We got the Marcel.
Yeah, that was the last thing I had, unless anybody else can think of anything.
Okay. Before, I know that a lot of mixed feelings here about the Kenobi show. I love the show.
Oh, Junior, you missed it. We briefly talked about it with Dean.
Sorry, yeah, I like the show better.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like the show. I think it was something new. I like the way they ended the show. I'm glad that you were able, they fit in the gap in between that time of what happened after that, which is kind of cool. I like the
Mhm.
story backdrop on it. Um, Out of all the shows, I think this was the best. The Mandalorian was my second, and Boba Fett was the worst.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah, yeah.
think they finally, what I liked about it is that Obi-Wan Kenobi got his closure because he needed that closure from Anakin. When Anakin told him, "I'm not your failure," you know what I mean? I'm not your failure. I did
Mm,
this to Anakin, and he needed to hear that to wake up. Because
yes.
through all this thing, he thinks through the whole time that's why he felt that way because he lost Anakin. He was a failure to
Right.
him.
Right.
That's why he fell for him. So that's why he was the way. And I like the fact that Anakin actually gave him his closure. And I like the fact when the two voices came into play, Anakin and Vader.
It-
It
yes.
was
Yes.
a lot of feeling into this series. I felt in hand in it. I felt they brought me in, and especially in the last season finale when he goes back and he tells, Princess Leia, I know your dad. He was this, he was that. I know your mom. I lied to you.
Mm.
But I kind of felt he was getting closure to every single spot. He went to go see Luke, and then the guy told him, "Hey, you want to meet him?" You know what I mean? So I like the closure that they left everyone with through the whole set of that movie. To the whole, I actually enjoyed it. They had me pulled in emotionally too as well.
Emotionally.
It
Yeah.
was an emotional ending to Kenobi, and I think it was awesome.
So, I, Junior, you brought up some really good points, and most of my connection with the Kenobi show was sort of emotions, and from the first episode, it was the music, and
Mm-hmm.
just getting back to John Williams, I love the theme. I think that John
Mm-hmm.
Williams it makes it feel like Star Wars, even if they screw up the story and do things you don't like. Um, but I kept finding myself being pulled in. So I've pretty much I watched all of Clone Wars at least 2 times
Me too.
through, Rebels, everything. And so Clone Wars goes in depth on like Padme, Anakin, and the
Everything.
character development is just
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could watch episode 1, 2, and 3 and then watch Kenobi and still understand, okay, I knew your father, he was passionate, and I knew your mother, she was a
Yes.
leader and a great a leader of people, uh and you can get it. But I think that people who kind of invested all that time into the animated versions, where you spent what, like, how many episodes like
Yeah, it's like
150
four.
episodes of
It's like
animation,
4 seasons. Yeah, it's like four. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
at least. And so you know uh, it's a deeper connection, and I felt my favorite moments were like those little emotional things. And one of my favorite moments was like where she like reaches out and just like holds his hand at the end. I know it's so
Yeah,
cheesy to some of
dude.
you guys out there,
No,
but
no,
dude,
dude.
I'm a dad of a very young child, and it's just like those are touching moments. And Kenobi, I think that first
He
episode
needed
where
that.
he's like cutting the meat and like feeding, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. You can see he's like destroyed. And it makes sense. He thinks that he murdered his best friend slash brother.
Mm-hmm.
But I do agree. I like the redemption at the end, where essentially Vader was like, I killed Anakin. And he's like, okay, Darth, and which
Yeah.
is
Yep. Yep.
perfect with, you know, only a master of
Yeah.
evil, Darth. And
Yeah.
so I know that the original trilogy is sacred to most people, and with
Me too.
them trying to kind of right, well, most of us, and
Yeah.
I understand them trying to like squeeze things in and trying to, I want to respect the original trilogy, whereas some people would say the prequels kind of retconned a bunch of things. You know, I know it's not easy. I did enjoy it quite a bit.
But don't you
I
want
guess
it? But I don't want to interrupt you. But don't you feel like you wanted to know what really happened in between when Vader when Palpatine took Vader, and then Obi-Wan kind of like went his way after that, and they jumped into like, basically they took the movie. Like, I kind of like the fact that they put that in there. Don't you?
Right.
Don't you like that to see them, because they never showed them talk after what happened to him until that scene. He never got to talk to him after he thought he killed him, after he thought what happened. That's why I felt that needed to be said. Like, you needed, as a friend, as a real person, you want closure to that person. Hey, you're alive. I'm sorry. I didn't want this to happen to you. Let me talk with you. And I felt that needed to be said to have the closure for him. I don't know. That was what got me into the show. That's what that made the whole show for me. People like, I understand what you're saying, Mike, about, people might, I don't feel that way. I'm all OG. I'm New Hope, Empire Strike Back, and Return of the Jedi. I'm like full force. That's my first 3 bottle movies. Love it. I grew up in it. I was born in 1977. 3 days after the movie released.
Right.
Right. But I'm sorry, Mike. Didn't mean to interrupt you. So
you're good, man.
I'm really emotional right now.
It's hard. No, dude, I understand. It's hard to, like, everyone has an opinion on this show, and some people love this, some people hate it, some people are in the middle. Dude, I'm happy that we're getting Star Wars, because I think The Mandalorian season 2, incredible.
Good.
Sick, amazing. Okay, Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, I know.
The only thing I loved about that was his flashbacks with the Tusken Raider.
I like the Tusken culture was interesting. That's real interesting.
That's what I loved about that. That's it.
I think what's going to happen here is the real interesting part is the people that you don't hear complaining about, like Book of Boba, and some of the other gripes about these shows, are like the passive fans. I think the passive fans, like people I work with, oh yeah, I loved it. It's great. It's so cool. Book of Boba, they were saying that about. I was like, oh, but I think Disney has to walk. Oh yeah, dude, Disney has to walk a very fine line between bringing in new fans, pacifying the existing fans, not screwing up what George Lucas created. Dude, I don't envy them. But then again, I also read the Star Wars comics, and I think some of those are badass. Like Vader Down. That one where Vader like crash lands on a planet. He's surrounded by like a bajillion rebels, and he like single-handedly like destroys like a whole fleet of starfighters and pilots. He's like, I'm surrounded by a bunch of dead men. It's Vader on steroids.
He uses the Force, and he detonates all their what do you call those things? What do you call the detonators? What do you call the detonators that they carry?
He
pulled the pins.
Detonators?
He used the Force and pull all the pins out of them, bro. Like, I was like, boom, 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 blew them all.
Disney can't do that. Disney just got away with snapping a couple necks, man. They can't.
and I want to talk. Shane said something about he let my only real beef with it was because he let him live. I mean, dude, the man's been through a lot. Kenobi was not trying. I mean, he just you know what? You're gonna live with that. Just remember, I whooped your ass and I'll do it again. That's what Kenobi said. I want to walk out of here. You still love the dude. I mean, it was his man, dude. It was like his brother, man. It's just it's people have. Would I would have done the same thing? I think I would have walked away too. I would not have the heart to kill you myself. I mean, it's just. I mean, if that was me, honestly, me and you grew up like that, and me and you were close like that, and I know you're trying to do it. You know what? Just
even though you know that he's going to destroy planets and millions and millions and millions of people.
I mean, you know what?
Cut his fucking head off.
I mean, you know what? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you're still my friend. I'm not I won't. Somebody else will need to do it. I can't do it. Somebody else will need to do it. I can't do it. I won't do it. I just
That's
can't.
interesting.
I just can't do it because you're still in the back of my mind thinking you can probably change.
There you go. This for Dean right here. Here you go. Shows how weak the Jedi are. Sith
I like
for
that.
life.
I like that shade.
That's why the Jedi were destroyed.
Brother.
Dean is
I
straight
like that
Sith, man.
shade.
Just chop his head off, just like Anakin and Count Dooku.
No, that's
Oh,
really
dude.
true though. That's how the Jedi's are. That's why they're weak because they
Yeah,
feel. You know what I mean? But again, and again, I don't know. That's just me. I mean, that's like killing your own brother. So it's like, how can you kill your own brother?
That's true. That's true.
That's hard,
So
dude. I don't care who you are.
Hey, John, can we do you want to just do a couple like top 5 spotlights that people posted in the group?
Sure. Do you got it pulled up, or you want me to?
I got it.
I like that weak
Okay.
Jedi really are.
So and Dean, you'll have to tell us about some of your top 5. So if you guys didn't do this already, I think I posted my top 5 POs earlier this week, and then I was asked you guys to post your top 5. So here's top 5 from Donald, and Donald posted the quarter scale Queen Studio Mark 1, which I think looks incredible.
Yeah.
The quarter scale Mark 7 Queen Studio. I forgot about this one. This actually should be shipping sometime soon. The Jon Snow, quarter scale Prime 1 on Throne, which, dude, the price of this is fabulous compared to what prices are now. This I forgot about as well.
Yeah,
the 1-to-1 Mando sideshow. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got that one.
And
PO.
then
yeah,
this one. Donald's a big prequels guy. The quarter scale MYC Plo Koon, which I also have on PO. I think that looks pretty good. So here's the thing that amazed me the most. You guys have some sick POs. I mean, I know I have a lot of sick POs, and I know that you all do. So does Junior. Here's John's. Yeah. Hell yeah, Jungle.
Yes.
This is very cool.
Did you get the one with? Did you get the piece upside down, John?
The what?
With the
Skin
body
body.
upside down?
Yeah.
The one that they made, Prime 1 made that
I
one
think-
that
I didn't get that one.
okay. That
This
was nice
is
too.
pretty sick. This Jungle Hunter Predator. I have this Fabok
Yeah, that's
detective
nice.
Batman coming in. This looks sick. This should be shipping
That's
soon
dope.
too.
That's dope. That's dope.
This is cool. PCS.
That's awesome.
This is cool. That is.
Thanks for
Is this
James
1/3 or
Sokas.
1/4, John?
1/3.
What?
Damn.
And that was expensive. It wasn't that pretty expensive. I heard that thing was. How much was that? John?
Well, they had
it's like real expensive.
they had another version too. They had 2 looks. One where he was like coming out of a doorway. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember how much that cost.
Damn.
That's nice.
John.
That's dope.
So I'm getting
this
the
is-
I tried to see if I could find one that had the Kong in this. So I'm getting both of them.
Oh, so you need to
wait.
start making space.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, this is a great one. I'm gonna try to get my hands on this as well. The J&D Harley.
That's nice. That is amazing.
I have one that I can get, and I just need to make sure the sale's gonna go through. I'm pretty sure it will because he's the man, dude. I'm gonna jump on this one. This looks sick.
That looks dope. Is that the diorama? Is that the diorama, John? With
Yeah, so
Kong?
I'm not getting the middle piece because the price didn't justify it for me. Because it's 3
Right.
pieces. So my plan is I have the Godzilla bust. I'm gonna have that in the
Which is
middle,
amazing.
and then Kong and Godzilla on each side.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
It's the only one
This
you
is
need.
Dope, man. And it lights up too. I heard, right? This lights
Yeah.
up.
The buildings
Oh,
light
yeah.
up, and
Oh my god.
Everything. Dude, look at the look at the
Oh
freaking
my
look at the
God.
the helicopters.
Oh my
the
God, this thing is
yeah,
tempting.
sick.
This 1/3,
Junior,
right?
dude, you're no. This is
non-scale.
it's a
non-scale.
it's a non-scale.
Yeah.
I think it's like 20 inches tall, 22 inches tall.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is amazing, man. I can't do it, Mike. I just gotta stay with my Star Wars collection, dude.
Dude, you
can't
need
do it,
to.
dude.
So
I can't
I
do it.
I
dude.
love John's PO list. Dude,
I can't do it,
Mike
dude.
Edmondson. I forgot about this one too. I have this one on
Mm-hmm.
a partial payment plan. The Infinity Legolas 1-2, which that's beauty. The Queen Studios Batman Who Laughs on Throne quarter scale,
That's
which
a nice
should be
piece.
shipping pretty soon.
That's a nice.
This I think is going to be phenomenal. The Queen Studios Loki, like hyper realistic quarter scale with like real leather, silicone, all that. What is this? What dark side is this?
That's Queen.
That's from
That's-
Oh, that's a
Queen Studios 1/4.
they're making a dark side?
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, where have I been? Oh, and he has the Jungle Hunter. Yeah,
they'll be surprised if they make a half scale. If they make a half scale Loki, they go down the line and start doing all of them. Dude, just get ready for that.
They're gonna do it. Michael Black, Plo Koon. This another Kyber custom quarter scale General Kenobi. The Grievous sideshow. The Dilophosaurus. I'm very tempted by the Dilophosaurus. It's still available. And here's the one that popped up on a dude. This popped up. Okay, so I haven't read the comics, but the whole condensed version is shipping on Amazon. I think July 5th or whatever. So I ordered the hardcover. I'm gonna read this when it comes in. And I'm pretty sure I'll probably PO this the minute I finish reading.
This is dope. This is a work of art.
Yeah,
I love this piece.
Michelangelo is my favorite turtle anyway. And I Turtles was like my cartoon of choice growing up. Now I'm probably get this. I love the whole thing.
This is dope. This is a work of art, Mike. This is something that's gonna be a rare piece.
It's a beauty. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put it. I'll probably get it through Sideshow maybe. Here's a Pain. Pain's our anime guy, and crap, I forgot who that is. Attack on Titan. This is Near Automata. He said this is like the best one that been made. This I have on PO, the quarter scale Queen Hulkbuster. I think this is gonna be
how much was
ridiculous. This thing? I don't remember, but it wasn't bad. It came out for PO a while ago, so it was before all the price hikes and everything.
Is it still available or is it sold out?
It's still available, man. I could probably point you in the right direction. If you're gonna buy this, man, I'll point you in the right direction.
I bet you can. I bet you can.
Dude, hang on. I forgot about this too. This came up quite a bit too. Third scale Queen Studio Catwoman on bike.
Oh my god, do you have this?
I have this on PO. This should ship end of the year, I think.
Dude, if you ever I'll break my cycle if you give me this, if you sell me this thing.
Dude, I'm glad I PO. This might be sold out.
I got the
this PO might be sold out.
What they did two? They did two?
Yeah, they did a 1/4 and a 1/3, but the 1/3 is like rooted hair.
Is it
silicone too? I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
And this thing sold out already? 1/3?
Yeah, fast. Yeah, it sold out pretty fast.
I think the 1/3 PO has been sold out for a while.
So they got the quarter scale.
Okay, hold on. We got a different take. A lot of us have similar tastes, but we got to get a Dragon Ball Z only collector. So, Junior, this thing, I don't care if you're a Dragon Ball fan collector or not. This is ridiculous. This is Last Sleep, Majin Vegeta versus Super Saiyan Goku. If they pull this off, this might be the greatest quarter scale Dragon Ball Z statue / diorama ever. This is still available. Price isn't that bad.
They never are. They never are. Dragon Ball pieces are never all that expensive.
Yeah, they're not too bad. Dude, this is the same company, Last Sleep, Frieza. This thing is huge, dude. This thing is, I think, almost 3 feet tall. This is incredible.
When I see you showing all this stuff, man, I want to buy a bigger house.
Junior,
dude, 200 square feet.
Dude, you're on Collectors Enable, man. This is you come here saying I can only do Star Wars, dude. You talk to Harry in Australia, man.
He's my guns, man.
Harry, hang on. Ask Harry. He broke his Star Wars only thing because he's like, I've been watching your show and talking to you, and I want to go back to my roots of Star Wars, but also sci-fi. So, dude, we've been changing some people's collections.
I can't.
Dude, this right here, this will be entering the collection pretty soon for me as well.
That's
this is 1-to-1 Goku. This Brawly's pretty cool.
Oh, is that life size?
Life size, baby.
No way. That's life size?
Cheaper than Salacious Crumb shipped.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm serious. Dead serious. It comes with a life size, and it comes with 2 head sculpts and a full bust. So you get a full bust and a life size for an
No
amazing
effing
price,
way, bro.
dude. And it's sold out. 200 ES. Yep.
I'll wait for you to get tired of
Yeah.
it after a year. I'll grab it from you.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, here we go. Here's yours truly. Sorry, I got real excited after work today. Put this thing together. Thanks, Phil Robinson. Yeah, just and my scrubs there. I'll do a couple more. This is Randy. So Randy over at Collector's Arc, who's my boy and hooking me up. So this, Randy. I'm getting this from Randy here. That'll join probably January next year. This is extremely tempting. 1-to-1 Mark 85. Sick.
Dude,
Sick.
I'm telling you that if I had freaking Marvel, I'd be buying all that stuff.
Dude, if you get Marvel, you'd have like Ronnie Stark. You'd be like the Ronnie Stark room.
No, honestly,
Yeah.
I would. Honestly, I would. Honestly, I would. I would.
Dude, here you go, Junior. That's a freaking beauty, man. This is
That one
cool.
too.
I don't love it, but I think that's super unique. I mean, I don't know if anyone wants a Tom Holland, but I mean that's about as beautiful as a Tom Holland as you're gonna get. The 1-to-1
Jeez.
Alita.
This is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Who's doing that? Queen?
I can't wait to get my baby. I got
just
my last
Queen,
payment.
I think, yeah.
I
Yep.
got my
Oh yeah,
last
here we go.
payment come- Yeah,
Oh,
I
geez.
can't wait to get that piece. My
He's
last
a beauty,
payment July
man.
6th, but it's not even ready yet.
Junior.
Nice.
I had this on PO and I canceled it to pay for something else, but I
Oh
might
my
bring it
God.
back.
Is
This
this a
I'd like to
life-size
get the-
bust?
This is Infinity. Yeah, it's a life-size bust.
Oh my!
And she comes with, like the visor and the ears and all that
And
stuff.
she's so hot, dude. She's hot.
I would pair this with the Bale, and I think that would be freaking beautiful. Here we go. Infinity Wonder Woman.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ.
You need to. You
Dean,
need to.
Dean, you don't like any of these, Dean?
Yeah, they all look great, man.
Should get one.
Dude,
put it
I'm
in your
telling
room.
you. Dude, I'm telling you. This is like Renaissance work here. This is it doesn't get much better unless you like take the actual
Oh my
person.
God, this thing is beautiful. I'll get that piece and the bike and put her together with her bike. Oh my God.
Oh, damn you. That's exactly what I need to do. Crap. That's what I need to do. It's going to look so good.
Yeah, it would.
I got to get in touch with Randy. Randy, are you watching? Put that Catwoman on my list.
Why don't we get
yeah.
Dean
Well, Randy's
and Junior's top 5?
You got to go into the comments.
Oh,
to
yeah.
get
Hold
the
on.
top
Junior
five.
put his
Oh,
top.
you got
Junior,
yours?
put your top 5 in here?
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the comments.
Hold on.
You got to go into the comments.
Oh,
when
it's
you
in the
put yours
comments.
up, Mike.
Oh,
yeah,
damn
when
it.
you did yours.
Oh, here we go.
Comments.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Comments. No, that's Shane. Here's Shane's top 5.
You know what? I'm gonna
Oh,
send it to you now, Mike, so you can have it.
Oh, that shredder is sick.
Yeah,
Who's
I was
making
going to
that
ask him
shredder?
about that. I don't know. I was going to ask him.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a shredder I would get. That looks amazing. The new PCS one, I like it. It's kind of comic-y, but it is accurate to
Yeah.
the 90s comic. But that's a nice shredder.
There you, Mike. I sent it to you. You got it in your messenger.
Okay, here, let's see. Let me
Should
open
put it
that
in
up.
Messenger.
Pull that back for a second. And we'll
You got a top 5 anticipation of anything?
No, I've got nothing on pre-order really, and the only thing I'm kind of anticipating is a couple of Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale Michael Myers figures. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
let's see. Oh,
Sorry, guys.
dude.
Sorry, guys.
Well, but this is your focus, though. Like your focus is literally 1-to-1 at this point.
Life size, yeah.
so-
dude. And I'm not, yeah.
BB-8,
the BB-8 looks
huh?
the BB-8 looks very familiar.
I know.
Is it sitting in my room right now? Am I keeping it warm for you?
Yes, it is. Yes, you are. It's gonna be my Christmas
dude,
gift.
No, seriously, that's probably gonna be a Christmas gift, man.
It really is,
Dude, that's you know what's funny is
And
I got mine right around Christmas. So I got yours at Christmas of last year, and I if I can enjoy it for a year, I'm happy to pack it up and pass it on to the next happy house. I think that's fine.
I wanted to add
You're gonna
my-
love the boba, man.
Dude, I can't wait, dude. I can't wait.
It looks
Dude, I
good.
can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the dude. Yeah, I even can't wait to see the
So that-
Salacious Crumb.
Dude, that
What's
Salacious
this?
is going to be good.
What one's the Salacious from?
Sideshow.
Okay.
Sideshow original, yeah.
Where are you getting that
I-
from? Who has that?
From my boy
Not
Rishi,
me.
I gotta go pick it up.
Okay.
Oh,
I gotta
cool.
go
Okay,
pick it
nice.
up. I gotta pick it up, and
Cool.
I'm also anticipating that. I know it's 5 of them, but my 6th one was my Chewbacca bus from Regal Robot.
Oh dang! I want that so bad,
Yeah.
It's
You should get it, John, because now they got 12 months payments.
I know.
It's true, actually. When you break down that much, it's not too bad.
I looked at it, it was like
here's the
$300
thing.
bucks.
Dude, it's like you want a definitive representation of something, and that Regal Robot Chewbacca it's the definitive Chewie. I mean, it's Chewie. Literally, it's Chewie. The only way you can do better is you go to the Lucasfilm archives and you get it out of the archives. And I agree with this Boba Fett as well. I mean, this is Tom Spina, Kevin Hotzinger, all these guys worked on this Boba Fett. This Boba Fett, the soft goods, the weathering, it is incredible. It is Boba Fett ESB 100%. Down to the littlest detail. Now I know you get crazy with the paint details and all that stuff, but coming from a manufacturing line, in a factory, you can't do much better.
Dude,
the Han Solo and Carbonite, according to Sideshow, is supposed to ship July. It's not shipping June because I told Junior on the phone the other day, they pushed my last payment back to August and it was supposed to be July. So I'm guessing they're not getting this into their warehouses. I'm guessing maybe until middle or late July at the earliest. So I'm looking forward to that one too. I know, dude. I'm really looking forward to that Han Solo and Carbonite because it's 92 inches tall, and I have one corner of my main collecting room just ready to fill. And it's just been empty with like Hot Toys boxes for the last couple of years.
Me too.
I don't know how you guys do it.
That thing's going right there in front of me, right there on the wall, with Boba Fett standing right in front of him, and
dude, it's gonna be a beauty.
C-3PO back here behind R2-D2. I'm gonna have
okay. Dude, here's I posted 2 of these. I posted one in our group and one in Warren's group, exquisite statue collection. So I'm looking forward to this. It should only be about less than a month away, and Ryan is getting his at the same time. Yeah, dude, it's fast shipping, man. Oh yeah.
What?
Yep. It's gonna be
what is it made out of? Resin?
Yeah, it's resin. Yeah, it's resin, clear resin.
Wow, dude, you gotta do
LEDs.
Dude, you gotta do. I can't wait to see your pictures because let me tell you something. How did you like, dude? When you unboxed, when I saw your half scale Iron Man, I was like, yo, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, the box, the flight thing that it came in. Dude, I brought that to my storage unit. I took it out of my car and I dropped it on my toe and empty. I dropped it on my toe empty. And damn near broke my toe. But
I love that piece,
dude,
man.
this thing,
amazing.
Dude, this is gonna be I'm gonna have to warn my wife because this thing comes in 4 giant boxes. Boba Fett came in like 5 boxes, but on a pallet, and it wasn't that bad. This thing comes in like massive boxes. So I'm
have you seen the box? Have you seen the box? I saw somebody. Have you seen the Carbonite box? It comes in a full long skid, and it comes in 2 boxes. I'm thinking 3. The guy had that thing. They're gonna drop that off, my brother, in a big skid, wrapped up in a box with the other ones on top. That's the one your wife's gonna be like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah. Well, yeah. So it's one. Thing. It's the Carbonite piece by itself is what 80 something inches by itself,
and it weighs 300 pounds. So you're gonna need help, brother.
Jeez.
You're gonna need somebody to help you. Yeah, and it has some handles on the side. Atlanta. Well, somebody needs to help you. You're gonna need some help because the 2 sides come off. If you notice, the 2 panels on the sides come off. You're gonna have 2 bars.
Oh,
you gotta hold on to on each side to lift that up.
Is there a video of someone doing this?
No,
I
actually,
haven't seen any videos on unboxing.
I downloaded the instructions how to build that. So not the second one, not the first one, but the second one. I think the second one to the bottom. On the right side, those panels come off, and you're gonna have 2 bars on each side someone's gonna
Oh
have
my
to.
God.
Basically, it's 3 people. To be honest with you, they have to hold it
One
from
for the
one
head
side,
and 2 on one on each side.
and then you got to put it and mount it on the base, and then you got to put the screws through. Somebody needs to be in the back to put the screws through in the back. Because
hey guys, sorry to interrupt and stuff, but over here in the UK, I don't know, I can't check what time it is on the phone because I'm using it, but I think it's getting close to like 4 a.m. or something. I'm so tired.
Dude, thank you.
My brain just kind of shut down at a certain point. I was like, I'm so sleepy right now.
We don't want you snoring in the show. You're fine, dude.
Dude, you're good, man. You're good. Thank you
Listen,
so much for spending
honestly,
time with us.
Thank you for having me on. But I just wanted to say a massive thank you to John for all his support and being so cool to me over the years. Thanks so much, John, for everything you've done for the channel and just your friendship, man. I really appreciate it.
Yep, thanks for coming on, Dean.
And hopefully have me back on again sometime. We can chat some more stuff.
Yep, definitely, dude.
But it's nice meeting you, Junior. Nice meeting you, Mike.
Nice meeting you too,
You
Dean.
too,
Have
man.
a good night's rest, man. Go to sleep.
Thanks,
and
guys.
Relax, man.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Dean.
See you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so yeah, Mike. So you're gonna have to have 3 people because somebody needs to be in the back to screw on to the base while you both are lifting from each side, so you can line up the screws in the back. To be able to, it's gonna be you're gonna need 3 people in total.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my my father-in-law and then my my brother-in-law, and my wife's not gonna be happy. But dude, well, here's the thing,
dude. Oh my God, dude, your wife. You know what? I mean, you're gonna get a life size. You're getting a life size Carbonite. You're getting a life size Goku. You're getting a life size Iron Man. You're getting your wife's gonna and these are all just boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. I want to see. Then you're gonna get half scales, and then you're gonna I love you. I hope you're alive by Christmas.
Well, here's the thing, okay? So, to be fair, I'm selling a ton of hot toys. I'm selling statues. You know, I really am going for bigger scale things. And yeah, okay, I get a Django Fett from John. You know, a 6 scale. You know, I get a prime one
by
piece.
selling 1 statue, 2 statues. That's not a bet.
Dude. But dude, I'm at like UPS I'm at UPS every single day. They know me. You know, they're like, "Oh, you don't need a receipt, right?" I'm like, "No." Like, "See ya." You know, see you tomorrow. So, anywho,
I don't think you're trying to justify it by selling 2 statues and getting 10 in.
Dude, you're not allowed back on the show. Dude, let's wrap it there though. I think, did you guys anything else you want to talk about? We touched on, I think we got through all of our stuff, John, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, it's funny.
I was reading here
next week.
Somebody posted Samuel Jackson reportedly returning as Mace Windu in Book of Boba.
No,
would be interesting.
That would be interesting. That might revitalize Book of Boba,
Maybe.
and if they got a different director.
I heard about that. Mm-hmm. They're supposed to make him back. They're supposed to make him bad again. Supposedly,
Ooh,
that would be.
They're gonna make him.
That'd be sweet.
Who Boba Fett is a hunter, a killer. They're supposedly gonna redo him.
A bounty
hunter. His old image as a bounty hunter. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. So I'm glad. Hopefully they do that, and Disney allows that to happen, and let him open up his real, who he is, because they made him look like a girl.
Yeah.
He was a girl, bro.
Well, I think, hey, we still have a ton of people here. If you're watching, go ahead and hit the like button, give us a subscribe. And we actually had a really awesome donation come in for a giveaway by one of our subscribers. And we'll go into some more details probably next week. But we're going to, give a formal thank you and, to say what we're going to do to kind of raffle. But, I'm looking forward to that. I think next week, I don't know what our plans are yet, but probably not 7:30, but maybe 8:30, John. Or
yeah,
do you like that a little bit better?
We'll go back to normal
Maybe,
schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to? We'll figure that out. We'll make
Yeah.
the announcement probably Sunday or Monday. Thank you, Junior, for jumping in.
Thank you for having me, man.
Always
Sorry
awesome
about
to
last time, man. I do apologize about last time. My son was
No.
sick and stuff like that, and I do
Dude,
apologize about that, dude. So,
Dude, I did totally understand. We all understand that. Let's see. There's not too much more I have going on. You got anything, John?
No, I mean, like you said, make sure to tune in next week. We'll do that announcement for some giveaways, and so
Yes. And if anyone can find an XM Hulkbuster for not a horrible price, let me know. But
it doesn't
I'm
say
serious.
ouch. It doesn't say ouch. Didn't I win a statue, Mike?
What was that?
Didn't I win a statue on your group today?
Oh, did you win the statue? Junior? Damn it. Dude, Junior, you got enough on hold here in the Casa de la Costa.
You guys are great, man. You guys are awesome, dude.
All right, guys. Well, John, thank you.
for having
Junior,
me,
thanks
man.
for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you for having me, fellas. Be
See
good
y'all.
and be safe.